just kind of tell you a little premise before we like hop all the way in. We are in the homebrew world of my brain.
Yeah, what's it called?
The era of lost hope.
The era.
Thera. Oh fuck! I didn't even realize the entire time I've just been copying you.
Entire time.
The era of lost hope.
Just like the
We
literal
fun
guard.
little time today. we gonna be students.
You know how that makes me feel?
What?
Emoji.
What kind of emoji?
It's a smiley face.
It's way too high. Get it on screen. There you go.
I don't know, Mike. If you looked at me, you'd know.
Ooh.
You really had to get that angle.
Very cute. Very
You
nice.
can't see it on stream.
What? We're gonna have to take it from the top, guys.
Oh
Start
yeah.
over.
Start over. Okay, hold on 1 second.
We actually cut
And
it.
we're back.
Hey, we're back. We're back.
Welcome
No, we're not even back. Welcome to the Gelatinous Noobs, everybody.
For the first time tonight.
For the first time tonight, whatever you saw before was a fever dream.
First time ever. First stream.
Ugh. Well, it's actually kind of interesting tonight because this is the first time that I have done a one-shot with you and you for a long time.
Oh, last one too, for sure. Sorry. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Shoot him!
Shoot him!
Shoot him!
Hands up. That's not a real gun.
Oh no,
Or is it?
He's threatening to gat our heads off.
Or is it?
It's a Nerf gun, I
This
promise.
became
You're
just crazy.
Also, Twitch don't censor us for violence.
It's not a gun, it's a love.
It's
We don't condone.
that's confusing.
It's just one big love.
We don't condone weapons, violence, or Marlboro cigarettes.
Sometimes.
But we are sponsored by Marlboro.
We're all about Paul
We'll take their
Mall.
money, but we don't condone.
Yeah.
All right, so we're
Howdy, partner.
students.
Yeah. So it's a
Like what kind of students?
magically inclined.
Wow.
So you guys are students.
No, just tilt him back.
You guys are students at the College of Broslin. It's a top college in Illumia, one of the major ones, mostly focused on magic. So you guys are all gifted in the magical ways. It's not that magic is extremely rare, but it's definitely not extremely common in the world of Vale that everyone has ability for magic. And a lot of people that do get magic have absolutely no clue how to harness that power. And it can lead to a lot of problems because could you imagine just some random dude learning fireball and burning down a whole building? Like it's
That sounds like a D&D campaign, actually.
it kind of
Don't tell me how big this room is.
so
I said I cast Fireball.
I didn't
cast
ask.
fireball.
Did I stutter?
So I mean, if we got all the shakes and shutters out, let us begin.
I cast bonfire. I cast
Ooh.
bonfire.
Bon-
I cast
bonfire.
That is a spell, right?
Actually, yes.
Create bonfire.
I cast create bonfire 5 consecutive times on top of each other.
So
Fireball.
let us
Basically.
begin. You guys are, like I said, students at the College of Broslin. It's your first semester. You guys have gotten to know each other for the last week or so. School's been in session for just a little bit. We've had some pretty bad news in the last couple weeks. Our dearly beloved High King Jawick has been executed, or well, assassinated.
Allegedly.
A lot of the people in this town are some of the first that have heard the news. I mean, obviously, words like that travel pretty quickly. A lot of you are scared, confused, but at the same time, it's very much just a dark and
For it.
just a mysterious time. But there is always light at the end of the tunnel, and you guys are still at school. You're still trying to make your way through the days. Well, let's first start off by introducing. Yes,
Professor, Professor, I'm sure you've already heard the news about our great king. I understand that in times of great trauma, sometimes classes' grades will be affixed to represent the duress that students may go under. And so
A's.
A's, I believe, are in
I ain't
order.
been able
Well,
to
if you would study.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Maybe if you helped me in study group, I would.
Pay me. Like everyone else.
I do have the money, I guess.
Guys, the material isn't hard.
Anyway, Professor, they so rudely interrupted.
Anyway.
Perhaps
unfortunately,
Ace.
I can't just hand
I'll
out
settle for a B.
passing grades
A
just
minus.
because of the turmoil.
Technically,
If anything, it should
C's
make you
get
wanna
degrees.
If anything, it should make you want to study harder.
No.
I need a grievance period.
But let's introduce everybody. Right now, you are. Well, it seems as if you're all in the same class. I was going to say you're coming from different classes, but that's okay.
No, you're the professor and we're all
first
in the
period.
same class.
First
Go
period.
with
Oh,
it.
it's that's fine.
It's
Introduce yourself.
Well, obviously you're all familiar with Lord Nathaniel Duran. He's a humble gentleman in his late 50s, 60s. I've mastered many arts in my life. Commerce, yes, that's me. Old.
Old.
Thank you for... I like to think of it as distinguished. So I thought I'd try my hand at the arcane arts. I'm paid for tuition the whole year in full, and something you paupers might not understand, but money comes due. So I made sure to pay my dues. And I hope to be compensated with grades. Assistance. Anyway, study group. I will be needing your notes after class.
No.
I don't take notes.
Neither do I.
Mr. Zach?
Who? No. I am Clark Goodman. I am a human.
Uman.
Because, why not? And I'd say I'm about 23. And I am here on our magic scholarship. Because, I am magically gifted.
Smart.
Ho ho ho. I can do the magics.
That's my good man there.
Every good man.
You're a human, but what does your human look like? Handsome, lanky?
No. Ugly. Just
Oh.
ugly.
Yeah? Going through a rough patch?
Yeah, but hey, I can do magic, so at least, I got that going for
That's how he
me.
gets the ladies.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
I always disguise self.
Good.
The glamour.
Good.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that
I
face
mean,
of yours.
listen, puberty's rough for everyone, okay?
Like a golem from Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Don't worry about them, good men. It's all about the money.
Yes.
as long as you have money. Elise Luminous is a freshman. She is here on scholarship. You guys don't know a whole lot about her just because she's kind of weird. She's innately gifted with magic.
That's why she's in the study group.
And she likes to talk about the time that she burned her family's house down accidentally.
This is why we thought about kicking her out of the study group.
She's also something that you guys have never seen before.
We're at 75, everybody.
We have Discord.
Discord. Sorry about that.
Coming
No, that
2025.
Hell yeah. Thank
That's so
you
exciting.
to Mr. 7 or Mr. and
was
Mrs.
it?
75.
Mr. and Mrs.
Woo! Let's dance
I
about
do.
it.
Very
dance
cool,
it out,
very
dance
nice.
it out. That's so
We
exciting.
do it for you.
For you.
Anyway, continue.
Elise
Luminous.
is something that you've never seen before. Her features can change. But she
Smiling.
does have a base look to her. Her skin is kind of translucent looking. White hair, white eyes. Kind of,
A ghost.
yeah, kind of goth chick-esque. But you, if you're close enough with her, have seen her fully change her appearance.
Elise didn't realize that she didn't get out of the house when it caught on fire.
She changed. I figure if I pay her enough, she'll teach me how to do that.
And you?
I'm Elisa's best friend, self-declared. We've met last week.
Oh.
My name is Pocket. I go by Polly because Tim makes fun of me for my name being
I
Pocket.
don't make fun of anyone. That's crazy that you just made my character up in your head. Thanks for doing that.
She lives in a fantasy world in her head.
I hate how racist
she's her
Tim
best
is,
friend.
Yeah, she's my best friend. You make fun of me.
Tim canceled.
And everybody loves me.
Fuck.
Except for
the
Tim
best.
Tim.
I am a kobold.
I do love a kobold.
I've got like gray scales. I've got big like kind of look like donkey ears a little bit. And then I have little tiny nub horns. And I am 6 years old. Because that's when
Kobolds mature differently.
Gotcha.
Yep,
Gotcha.
they mature faster. It sounds crazy, but she's a 6-year-old in university.
Mm-hmm. And last but certainly not least,
Tim.
Oh, the one that hates Pocket?
Yeah, I've heard of you.
Yeah, I heard all
From
about
Pocket.
you.
Pocket. I'm speaking in the third person now.
Mhm.
Tim doesn't say much. Tim doesn't seem like he knows how to say much. Tim's a 16-year-old human man.
Tim's a great scapegoat. Good man.
However, Tim's parents are like world-renowned sorcerers. Tim is blessed in the art of magic, but his favorite spell is Piss Candle, and that's all you need to know about Tim.
Is that his icebreaker?
Piss Candle, and he snaps, and there's just a yellow candle burning, and the room smells like piss.
thanks Tim. Thank you so much,
What a
Tim
fucking
Tim.
homebrew.
But the
Bullshit.
teachers have really high expectations because of who his parents are. So that's why he's 16 and in a university. So.
I like it. Wonderful.
I like it a lot.
So, first period comes and goes pretty quickly. You all make your way to your second period. Led by your marvelous professor, Fion. He is a bugbear. He is he's a very tall man. He's about 8 foot tall, but he's very elegant. So, most bugbears you see out in the wild are very like rugged.
Not elegant.
They are very much just there to kill. He is very well put together. He has a very nice vest that he has a little tie. His hair is slicked back and has nice waves of both gold and red. And he's just very well put together. And he has his class pet that you all know and love. That is Quilliam, his duck, that he has in his class and is basically always reading to. So, as you all walk into his classroom, he's tried to get the place, more energized. He's really tried to do his best with some decorating, hanging in some new lights, and just trying to pizzazz the place up to hopefully get you guys excited, just because the last week or so has been fairly rough. Yes.
Professor Villian, I appreciate the decorations. Perhaps less sad jazz music might lighten the mood.
Sorry. Well, you see, Quilliam sure does love his sad piano. Let me...
He's playing it marvelously.
William's a great name for a duck because they have quills.
I like sad music.
I like
Yes.
music.
Sad
Wonderful.
music's great.
I like whatever will put me into good graces.
Wonderful. Well,
Turns it to different sound.
it's just different sad music. I just went to the video and I just clicked.
All I have is sad.
Sorry,
Hold on, let me
Quilliam.
try.
We're kind of just sad here today.
Just say record.
It comes Quilliam.
Quilliam is not feeling the best today. He's a little down in the dumps. But
A little down in the dumps.
I was hoping today would be kind of a more...
Because he's a duck. We just have this moment.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Professor.
Yes.
Our grades graded on a curve. Perhaps you should expel them for their
No.
sour attitudes toward
No.
Quilliam.
Once
No, it's not.
again,
Never mind.
we're...
Even if there was a curve.
You either pass or you fail. That's magic. You either
My
know how
favorite
to
kind of
control it
class.
or you do not.
Okay,
That's magic.
we're prepared.
That's magic.
I was going to say today I wanted to kind of put the ball in your guys' court, and
Free day.
We're playing sports.
it's a free day to kind of just ask.
I'm afraid of sports.
Don't worry, we're not actually playing sports. You know
Okay,
that I would
good.
never be caught dead in a sports arena.
Or dead.
Yeah.
Well,
But with
Everybody dies.
right now, a lot of
Even
people.
Jawick.
That's right, Tim Tim.
What was that?
You said Jarwick's our late king.
Unfortunately, yes. It
Allegedly.
last week marked a very
right,
sad
come
day
on.
in history. We
Who's next?
I think the king faked his own death and ran away.
unfortunately,
Just throwing that out there.
it seems as if one of his higher generals has taken over.
Who?
Maybe it's a coup.
I would think so.
A man named Drexus Azarath. Not much is known about him, but
How does the
Metrion
public
Synthos.
view him?
the public doesn't know much of him. I know the name.
Sketchy.
Perhaps that is what we
Unfortunately.
should spend our day doing, learning about our great new fearless leader,
Yes.
getting in his good graces.
Well,
Research.
I don't know much of it, but we can learn.
Field trip to the palace.
You've got magic, don't you?
Library.
Professor should be able to help us greatly.
Yeah.
It'll make it worth your while.
Unfortunately, we are unable to scry upon him.
Right letter.
And right now, we do not have very much information on him. So,
Begin drafting a letter for a refund.
no. Listen, we can. Let's talk history. Let's talk gods. What has any of you, your young minds or minds,
Young minds is right.
have
No
any of
need
you
for
had
correction,
any
young
ideas
minds.
or any thoughts about yes, Tim Tim?
Old.
Nope.
Very old.
Wrong,
Yes.
wrong. Distinguished.
Old.
Nope, wrong.
Old.
Again.
You see the gray in his hair? Old.
Distinguished. I colored this so it would make me look. Shut up.
Focus.
That's right, Tim Tim. We
Tim
should
Tim.
focus on other things.
You get a candy.
His mage
He
hand
gets candy.
reaches and takes the candy. He doesn't move
Yes.
his hands at all.
How do we know that Jawick is really dead? I had a dream that he went on a hunting trip.
And
That was the dream.
Yeah. How do we know he's
Were
dead?
you there?
I would like to see his body,
The dream he
please.
went on a hunting trip. So that's where he's at.
Can I see his body?
unfortunately,
Do you have access to the king?
his body is not in.
I don't know. Do I?
No, none of us do. I would be right there by his side if I could, but unfortunately, what's done is done, and
Perhaps
There's-
should
Because
go
you
to
can
him.
tell when someone is dead by their body.
well,
Starts stink.
yes, that is very true.
I should be able to ace this class on a curve.
Well, with this dark time coming, or at least
The curve
this.
for you is like, this is you, this is me.
The thing is, though,
But if they're all below me, then I'm still up here.
with these trying times and the uncertainty in our future, I think it's always important to focus on our pasts and be able to figure out that we have gone through hardships before as a nation. Illumia has been shrouded in darkness for almost its entirety. Luckily, Zenith the Warden, she was able to take us out of that, and Jalwick was able to keep that going. Now,
Do you,
yes.
Zenith.
Yes, Zenith the Warden. She,
Elaborate.
of course, she was our
Zenith of deities.
overseer for a millennia, 1,000 years. She brought Illumia to the point where it is now, a time of prosperity, time of peace. No more bloodshed. We were able to advance, and Illumia became a hotspot. I mean, I wasn't alive during it. I haven't been alive during the Dark Ages, but Illumia used to be a horrible place. It's always nice to see that the light has finally been shown on the homeland and that people wanted to come here. And they were able to build marvelous cities like the one that we're sitting in today, and this college where minds across all of Vale could come and study under one roof.
Where-
It gives you credibility, prestige.
Where now?
Where is Zenith?
Zenith.
Unfortunately, she has passed.
I never saw her body either.
Well, she passed away long ago.
What kind of trip did she go on?
Zenith passed away luckily, peacefully.
She's in the ocean.
She
Fishing.
did
That
love
sounds
swimming.
peaceful, but I've never been to the
Yes,
ocean.
Timber.
Hunting trip dream.
If you had a dream about Zenith, I'm sure she loves to
Not me.
visit. Oh, you.
The professor casts silence.
I'm just saying, how do we know that Jawwick is dead if we don't check the body?
It's true. We've only heard rumors. It's only been a week. Could be, an elaborate ruse.
Well,
Who would know? Who could fake a death?
you know
Professor?
when you cast the spell Scry. Remember when I taught you that?
No, we're level 1.
Well,
We don't have
we
that
were,
yet.
We were teaching.
We're children.
I'm
We've
still
talked
working on
about it.
prestidigitation.
Yeah. Right.
We were learning about it and the
Concept.
abilities and the
Dancing
concept of
lights.
it. Which,
Yes.
if someone does not
Fire.
want you to see them, they are able to use their willpower to cast it away. However, if that person is dead, you can feel it. There is no connection. It's not like there's a blurred connection, there just isn't one. And unfortunately, there just isn't one. Yes.
I haven't felt it.
Felt what?
The connection.
It's because you don't know the spell Scry yet. We're going to get that later in this.
Plus, Polly seems quite eager to be your friend. You could make a connection there.
Polly's my friend.
You're my best friend.
I have a best friend.
Does this excite or terrify
Yes,
Polly?
Where are the scholars?
The scholars? Well, I am one. But are you talking about these?
Yes.
Students.
They're students. They're learning.
Just like
Much
you.
like your parents. I mean, they weren't always perfect with it. They had to learn how to harness it. And one day I'm sure you will be able to harness it, Tim Tim.
Pressure makes a diamond.
What about a diamond?
Or does.
Pressure makes a diamond, he said.
Oh,
By the way, did you
That is
pass
true.
along that business opportunity to your parents like I asked?
Burnt.
I'll try again later.
No.
He means that Elise set it on fire.
Did you set it on fire?
The paper.
Accidentally.
Who would have wanted the king
I'll
dead?
just mail it in.
honestly, that's a great question. I personally thought nobody, but obviously in this world, no conflict is not.
Probably that new guy that's in charge.
I would assume.
People are never as squeaky clean as they appear, except save for me. Of course, that's no deeper backstory here. But I've always had a feeling about that King Jawwick. I'm sure he's got some dark skeletons in his closet.
Perhaps.
We should
They
look
have
into his background.
Heresy.
Heresy? I don't know what that means.
Heretic.
Heretic.
Burn him at the stake.
Nope. Calm down, 6-year-old.
You see fire play around at Elise's fingertips.
Professor, they're threatening me again.
All of you,
You need to gain control of this classroom, Professor. They're threatening me.
you like
My hands
the
get
reaction
cold.
that I'm giving is the reaction he's giving.
get
He
cold.
has a smile on his face because at the end of the day, you guys are
Stupid babies.
being
babies.
just having
Kids,
fun, and
yeah.
and all of the turmoil that he's feeling, it's not necessarily translating to you guys, which is good. So he's just like, I keep it going. That's fine.
Let the
I-
kids be kids.
Keep threatening him. It's fine.
No,
You're
it's not.
fine. You're a grown man. They're merely child.
You wouldn't
children.
let them hurt me.
No.
Good.
You. What do you guys
Watch
know?
out.
Dancing lights. Is that what we did last time? Dancing lights.
Yes.
And then
I
we get
believe
stuck
so.
on the pronunciation of prejudice.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. I
Pressed
have to
out.
use
Like this.
phonics.
It's wonderful because you can do stuff like this, and he's just going to like splash red paint onto your shirt,
Prestidigitation.
and it's gone.
He's going to lift his hands, and he's going to have sweat spots on his t-shirt, and he's just going to go... Perspiration.
Prestidigitation.
You know a lot of big words
He
for
mispronounced
a
it.
student like yourself.
Smart.
It's very smart.
I just keep saying prestidigitation as you're cast again. Just go.
Is there any spells that you guys would like to toy around with?
Yes.
Fireball.
Ones that make you
Power
disappear.
would kill.
right.
Jesus.
I don't even. I know how to cast myself a fireball, but I will not be teaching you that just yet. That is magic for you to
Why would you tell
use
them
when
that?
you're
That's all they're
outside
gonna
of the
wanna
school.
learn.
That's fair. That's
Fire.
fair. Well, now if there's,
Yes.
please,
I'm the student.
that is fair. That is fair.
I'm sure someone's about to take notes that I can copy later.
Likely. I think today is more of a free day.
Free day?
Quilliam, do you have anything you would like to say?
Quack.
Ah, yes! And he's going to, like, be like, 1 second.
Quilliam died.
William,
He
what would you like to say to the class?
laid an egg.
And then he's going to go, wah, 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 wah. Quilliam says
Wah, wah, wah.
that he wants you guys to choose a god and learn from them. Do you guys have any gods
You
that
tell
you have?
William to speak in common.
He can't. I'm speaking with animals with him. That's how I can talk to him. That's a spell you might be able to learn sometime in the future.
He's not a familiar?
No,
I've heard duck
it's
is
just
quite
a duck.
delicious.
Animal god.
Is Quilliam a guy?
You're gonna eat Quilliam?
No, I'm just saying he's a duck, and
Why
they're
would
delicious.
you say
I've had
that
ducks
in
before.
front of him?
Animal god?
Animal god? Yes.
Is duck
You
sauce
choose
made of
animal god?
ducks?
Well, who?
Ooh.
I choose a god of wealth, and money, or getting away.
Okay.
Hollow.
Dragons.
Hello.
Dragon god?
Yeah.
Well, interesting. I'll get
Something
to that.
about me loves that.
Do you have a god you would like to learn about?
Ghosts.
Ghosts. Okay. And then do you have any
Magic.
wonderful.
Yeah. 'Cause-
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes the most sense.
Yeah.
So we can touch on
That's
some
why
of that.
I'm here.
I thought I went to an arcane school, not a cleric.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, gods do connect with magic
Everything.
almost entirely.
Shit, he could hear me.
Yes, I can hear
was
everything.
I was just jesting. It was a wonderful suggestion.
Yeah,
They
whatever.
know when you're sleeping.
Yes.
You know when you're awake.
My mom used to tell me kids that talk a lot didn't get enough love.
Not at all.
And I just look over at
It's a preposterous idea. I was plenty loved.
I wonder if that translates to adults too.
Because
Yes.
it's-
I'm not a
Anyway.
psychiatrist, but
I think
yes.
so.
Well,
Like your psychobabble.
to speak on you, Tim, you said the god of animals. We don't necessarily have a god of just animals per se, but we do have the goddess of nature and all things living on this beautiful world. The goddess of Nabuhi, the seed.
World flat.
She,
Booty.
Fertile.
Goddess of the booty.
yes, she is. I mean, she is
Got that
the
booty.
bounty of life. She is what gives life to everyone.
I've seen
every
her
tree you
statue.
see, every flower you see, has a little bit of
Got me
Nabuhi in
into
it.
sculpting.
You have a little bit of Nabuhi in her.
Everybody
In you.
needs a little booty in them.
Profound.
Yes. You were talking about
God of wealth,
wealth. Well,
money.
the thing about
No,
wealth is
not
that,
that.
wealth is a very interesting thing because wealth has no power to the gods. Why would gods need wealth? However, something
Yes.
that you might want to look into is Dulvan, the god of luck. Now, if luck is on your
I
side,
like that. That's good. Dover.
then you could always get a little bit of gold. Now,
Maybe I should be a cleric instead.
We're at the wrong school.
now, like I said, clerics, you're here for magic as well. Magic is all around.
Good, good.
You
this
said
from the
the god of
teacher's desk.
magic?
Yeah.
Well, that's the interesting thing. What we hear is that there is no gods that give the magic, but our moon itself is what somehow brings us the abilities that we have.
That's why I worship the moon.
The moon's not real.
Now, you may think
know.
back to a couple days ago,
hollow.
honestly, towards the day of the assassination, but we
Legend.
had an eclipse, and
It
that's
was
always an exciting thing. Well, not always exciting for us magic users, but it is an exciting thing because when an eclipse occurs, you weren't able to do any of your magic.
That's right. I knew that.
None of us were able to.
Yes, I
was
noticed
that?
that as well. I couldn't do any magic for the first time.
Now, is correlation and causation? I do not know, but every time there is an eclipse, magic cuts out.
Jawick.
Perhaps. Yes.
My mom said the moon was weird when I was born. Is that the same?
Well, as a changeling, and I'm sure
You're a changeling?
Oh my gosh!
I thought you were doing magic.
a lot of you. This is
What?
like. You guys, this is the only changeling you have ever seen. So you don't even really know what a changeling
So
is.
I
You
assumed
just
it was
name
magic.
dropped it.
That's why I assumed it was magic.
Yeah.
Elisa's never been told she's a changeling before. She comes from a turnip farm.
Yeah.
You're not a
Change.
turnip.
Ling.
I knew that.
Changelings are
Not a
interesting
vegetable.
creatures.
I'm not a turnip.
You're very interweaved with magic. Now, a lot of people say that on the night of an eclipse, if someone is born, then they are a changeling. However, that's not the case.
You were just born.
Wives' tale.
Just about a week ago.
No.
I have a deal for you.
You guys do know that every once a year or so, there is an eclipse, and that on that day, a lot of people kind of try to celebrate, but also, like, it's a kind of a let's hide kind of day because magic is
And if
gone.
you're pregnant, you try to hold it.
Yeah, you try to hold it. You don't want a changeling.
You do some really strong Kegels.
I'm so sorry. You said what god, what goddess or god were you?
Ghosts.
You said ghosts.
Yeah.
Now that's always intriguing. Now
The busting ghost.
Penmora is our goddess of death. She is what brings, makes us mortal, unfortunately. But death is a beautiful thing. At the end of the day, death is what gives us purpose. Because if we did not have death, then what would we spend our lives for?
Ever.
Infinity is
And
not
beyond.
necessarily a blessing.
It's not necessarily a curse.
I have to agree with my good man.
But I mean, there are
Does she choose when people die?
no.
has
That's
a hand in it.
that's the great part
So
is
she
that
killed
we
my
all
parents?
no.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't believe so.
Your parents are dead.
yeah.
But I mean, she is what makes. I guess she's what humbles us. There are darker gods. Now, we don't always speak of them, but they are just as important. No gods of
Careful you
ghosts,
don't magic them dead.
but Bellathorin, the god of nightmares, paranoia, trauma, he can make some ghosts of the past occur. Now, he typically attacks in dreams, and when you have a nightmare, you know that you're being visited by him.
Freddy Krueger.
He's a terrible god.
He does wear striped sweaters.
Fashionable, no, undeniable. Very
And you
fashionable.
said the dragons. Now, as a kobolds, your history is very, very exciting.
Short life.
Actually, not. We just die a lot.
Unfortunately.
Kobolds can live a long time.
Alive days!
But the dragons, the time of the dragons was, there was a time where every nation had their own dragon. Every last one. From Illumia had their own dragon, and they were the person that looked over the entire nation. Now, not everyone always wants to be ruled by an iron fist, so a lot of nations disposed of their dragons, unfortunately. But there are still some nations, like Drynok, where the Dragonborn and the kobolds are from, that they still have their dragon overlord, and everything is going just fine.
They threw away.
That is
Love
what they
being
call him.
referred to.
He is their ruler entirely. They don't see him as a king like we would, where you
Their
can,
god.
because they are to them, yes, they are their god in a sense.
So you can talk to your god. Like, directly have a conversation.
And her
Nice.
parents are alive.
It's also interesting because
Yeah, we haven't eaten them yet.
Yeah,
Nice. Not the least bit horrifying.
Invite us when you do.
Almaral, they still have their
Amazing,
dragons.
Just like duck.
They're the ones that have the water drakes that they still get their water from to this day. They just don't worship them in the sense of leadership. They're more use them as, well, they're like celebrities. They treat them very, very well, and they just get water from them. It's actually a pretty smart deal. But well, it seems as if my class is over with. You guys got to move on to the next one. I know. Let's have some fun. I think, what is it, alchemy? Are you guys going to the alchemist next? Learn how to make potions?
Yes.
I have a free period next period, actually, I think.
Yeah, I think it's.
But I could
fine.
step into alchemy, of course.
Okay, well,
Something I've already mastered, but why not brush up on a few things?
Quilliam says class dismissed.
Bye.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Quilliam.
Quilliam. I hope you enjoy your sad music.
He made it upbeat towards the end.
Yeah. So you guys,
But he
was
likes
in a
the sad music.
He was excited to get rid of us. Did you hear how it really turned up at the end?
Yeah. So you guys making your way to. Actually, I'll give you the option. Do you want to go to alchemy class, or do you want to go to like the bestiary?
Do you all want to ditch class?
Yeah.
I think so.
I feel like we could. You know,
No.
No. What do you want to go?
You could ditch class.
We
That's
could
also
just
an
hit
option.
the city.
How close is the school to the city?
It's right there.
It's
Is it
right
that-
there,
is
but
it
it
really
takes
that
a
close?
while to get out of
Tuition.
the school.
They told
To which
me
money means nothing.
Wasteful.
told me I can't leave the school until I get control of my magic.
Never.
We'll
Ward of the school.
We'll throw a cloak over you. It'll be fine.
That could work.
Are you guys talking about ditching class? There's a tabaxi janitor. that You guys love.
Shut
him.
up, Willie. No, we're not talking about ditching class.
Why, Willie?
But
Do you have
if
any
we
good-
did,
Do you have any good suggestions, Willie?
No. I'm just saying, like,
Willie
got-
smokes Marlboro. I know
I just
it.
don't know why you guys are looking to skip class. It's honestly, I'm very jealous of you guys. You guys being
should be.
magically inept.
Yeah, we have magic.
Yeah, well, I can do this. And he like takes his mop handle and he's like, and he starts like spinning around like a freaking crazy
Sophie
monk.
School
And he-
for water.
Prestidigitate.
Wet.
Everybody.
I'm so glad that I just prestidigitated
Yeah,
everybody.
just
At
remember
least
now.
just starts licking the
No.
soap, mop water off.
Just remember, if you
Don't
try to
be a
mess
fool.
around-
Stay in school.
exactly. Don't be a fool. Yeah,
I mean, we do magic. They can't not take us.
I paid
That
for
is true.
tuition, so they have to
I-
take me.
Don't want to skip bestiary class though, because
Well, we
it's
can
fun.
go to that one,
yeah.
but we can skip alchemy.
Yes, I've mastered alchemy anyway.
Yeah, that's all it is mixing stuff, and you can do that at home.
It's true. I do it all the time at home.
I don't think you do.
I don't.
I do.
I don't think you do.
Rye whiskey sour, the best kind of alchemy.
Are you an
You
alcoholic?
drink?
I'm an alchemist.
No, I'm an alchemist. Clearly.
Yes.
A mixologist, one might say.
Tardiness is the road to criminals.
I love Tim.
Tim's gonna walk
Tim
away to
Dim
class.
Dim is the hall monitor. Get to class.
Tim Tim's right. There are no criminals here. We will go along with Tim Tim. I follow Tim Tim to whatever class he walks into.
Tim, what class do we walk to?
Alchemy.
Nice.
You just hear from behind you. You hear, "Thank you, Tim." It's the voice of Mara Honorhart, who is like the headmaster of the school. She typically, you see her.
Everybody's just
I like how Tim's the
eavesdropping in
good
our
student here.
conversation.
That's crazy.
Well, she was walking from one way, and she just heard you guys, and
God, they're gonna fucking go. Get
right now
ditch
you like
class.
are the only ones in the
Elisa's
hallway.
probably gonna set like
We're the
inn
only
on
ones
fire.
in school that didn't ditch.
Basically, yeah.
God damn it! Now we're the only one in alchemy class.
Hello, Professor.
Oh, hello. How are you all? You see in front of you Professor Piers, the Aarakocra.
You're working diligently.
They kind of look kind of peacockish. They just have very bright feathers. Well, are you ready to fucking mix some?
Make some drinks.
Are you
Yes.
ready to mix some potions?
What's that word that you just
that
used?
is
Not a real one. Sorry, I had a bad
He
potion.
said, "Fuck yes."
I had a bad potion.
If it's
Oh,
not
great.
real,
Bad
it's
potion.
made up.
Whiskey sour.
In my 6 years, I've never heard that
In
word.
all my 6 years.
Yes.
It means when a mom and a dad
When they like each other very much.
have a baby.
I've had that talk.
Is that how it goes? Well,
You can also use it
everybody
as an
grab your
expletive.
grab your stuff.
Preliminary
Fuck.
flask.
I pull out a bartending kit.
Not that one.
Inappropriate.
Very
Alchemy.
inappropriate.
The best
Yes.
kind of alchemy.
I walk up,
Fine.
I grab my cauldron, my
Yes.
supplies.
All right.
She set out.
Everybody, check this out.
I
Bunsen
put
burner.
something in my mouth.
Bunsen
whatever is
burner.
there.
All right. Grab the Theron stick.
The Theron stick.
Wonderful. Put it in your beaker.
This
Not
is
your
the-
butt!
That never happened. That
Tim
never-
Tim just became the worst student.
That never happened.
Teacher, is this flammable?
It's going to be. All right.
Set it on
Flavored.
fire.
Take your violet snowdrop. Put it in there. Wonderful. No.
Why are you drinking it?
All right. Put in a little bit of pixie dust. Wonderful. Shake it up. Shake it up.
I'm all out of pixie
I'm
dust.
out of pixie dust. May I have another?
All right. Add a little bit of water. Turn on the heat. All right. Now we wait for a second.
Greater health potion.
What are we making, Professor?
We'll find out in a second.
It's not very good school.
Professor, are you sad that Jawwick is dead?
You hear him like shuffle his legs, and you hear like bottles fall over. Sad? No. Why would I be sad? I mean,
Quilliam is
we were in a
sad.
time of prosperity, and now we're in we're in a time of fucking unknown, and who knows? Who knows?
Quite
Who knows?
the
Will I be
optimist
working tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's done. All of them just go when they start to fizzle up a
Holy
lot,
fuck.
and like bubbles and bubbles, and then they and it all gets sucked back into it. All right,
What is this used for?
it's for you to find out.
Can I roll an Arcana?
You
And,
turn invisible.
Nice.
can I roll an Arcana and know what mine does before I take
Yeah.
it?
You should try.
Oh my god!
Why don't
Whatever
you
my
try mine?
modifier is.
17 plus
Pocket's
2.
dead!
19.
You killed her.
You are looking at it and you're like, these must be ingredients for an invisibility potion.
must
And then
have
you look
teleported
up
away.
to where Pocket was, and Pocket is just gone, and you're like, it's an invisibility potion.
And her pigtails just floating.
She's definitely a ghost now.
I killed
Yes,
Pocket!
Tim Tim.
Mischievous.
I can still hear her!
I'm still
In
here.
spirit, yes, she will always be with us.
Ollie,
Wonderful.
ollie, oxen free.
Clark, drink your potion.
I already did. You can't see me.
Oh, you're all invisible.
I didn't want
Great.
to drink mine.
He's
long-
gonna.
Wait, we're all invisible.
I'm
Yep.
just going to hold on to this one for later. It seemed like everybody else was working. I was following along.
Can one invisible person see another invisible person? Like
No.
we're in invisible limbo.
It's a new.
You see
plane.
him take a drink of some potion, and his eyes like light up for a second.
I don't think that was a potion.
My potions do that as well.
Yours actually make your eyes close.
I'm actually surprised none of you are doing anything mischievous.
Sleepy, yes.
I can see you now. You're all. I can see. What are you messing with? Just because you're invisible doesn't mean that I can't see you.
Plant.
Eat it. Eat the
Can I
plant.
still do magic if I'm invisible?
No.
Do you think Jawwick's death has anything to do with your firing?
No.
No. Listen,
It was
I'm going to
coming.
teach you guys how to make a couple of things. And this is
wow.
going to be very, very important. I'm going to teach you how to make a healing potion, and you now know how to make an invisibility potion. Healing potion. All right, grab your rose feathers.
Where do we get these things?
They're just under your desk.
Out in the wild?
From the shelf.
I'll have to bring this desk with me everywhere.
No, you can
Buy them from
a s-
Potion Shop.
Yeah, buy them from Potion Shop. A lot of these can
I'd
be
just buy
found
the potion,
across
then.
Illumia as well.
Cheaper.
Sure.
Crush up those pearls.
My time is worth.
Pearls.
Yes.
These are quite valuable, you know.
So is a healing potion.
Crush him up.
Marvelous.
Dark. We have words for people like you where I'm from.
All right, wonderful. Now
In
you
all
have
your 6 years, you ain't heard these words.
wonderful. Feather of a phoenix. Please and thank you. Wonderful.
This is very expensive materials.
Are you the teacher?
No, you're right.
Listen, are you the teacher?
No, I'm sorry, Professor. I will stay in line.
He feathers down himself.
Should we always be mixing everything?
We're always mixing.
Put it on the
This is
burner.
Mixing class.
And presto, you got yourself a supreme healing potion.
You know, this is quite. You said supreme healing?
Yeah. I said what I said, and I meant it too.
I'm going to. I don't think mine came out right. I'm gonna go and get some more materials. Just start
Yes,
stuffing
Tim
my
Tim.
pockets.
Expulsion's an option.
Oh, don't worry, it's
Tim.
it's close.
Keep
Can
this up. Your
I-
parents won't be able to protect you. Okay?
Not you.
Like insight or like arcana to see if he's doing things right.
Me or him?
Him.
Him. Roll. Can you roll an Arcana?
You don't need to. I'm not.
Hey, no.
He said he didn't finish the invisibility potion.
No, I didn't
Right.
drink it. I just put it in my pocket.
That's just water.
This? I'll have to get more materials and practice and study on my own later. So I just begin stuffing my
I just
pockets.
could never
If
do
you just put
this.
food coloring in water.
That sounds about right. How old are you?
May I see yours?
What are you doing?
I look at his superior health potion and mine. I want to make sure that they look alike.
Roll me an Arcana.
Oh, yours is good.
Roll.
I hand you yours back.
You roll an Arcana.
You roll now.
Yes, Team Tim.
Kind of 65.
16.
16. So you did do good. So you look, and at first his is like a very, very bright red, and you can see flakes of like that pearlescence floating through it. For yours, it was just that bright red, and then you went and you spun it, and then all of the pearlescence, like, and you're like, okay, yes, I did make this right.
Yes, I did. Do you mind if I borrow yours so I can compare, make sure that they stay similar, Tim?
Watching you.
Okay, but you don't mind, do you? I have your consent to take this potion.
Yes.
You didn't have to do that.
It's for studying. He doesn't need it. His parents know what they're doing.
Just because his parents know what they're doing doesn't mean he knows everything.
But he nailed it. Did you?
I do.
Look, like, it's like perfect. Look, he got it down right.
Tim Tim's really smart.
Prodigal.
Agreed. That's why I hang out with him. That's why he's in the study group.
See,
Prodigal?
there's a reason why alchemy is important.
Is it that? We discussed this beforehand.
I think you said it right.
Prodigal. Or is it prodigal?
Prodigal.
Prodigal.
Prodigal?
I said
The
that as my
prodigal
character.
son.
She's from a turnip farm.
My wife told me wrong.
No, I've never heard that word.
I've
You
only
guys
read
are
it.
married?
I've only ever read it.
It's prodigal.
Well, sorry,
Is
that was
it?
out of.
I
That was,
thought it was
that was okay.
100%. It's prodigal.
Really?
Yep.
That was
I
prodigal.
was not
It's
trying to
prodigal.
correct you.
We'll give it a
The
Google
prodigal
later.
son returns.
Uh-huh.
Prodigal. I did say prodigal originally, but Krista was like prodigal.
No,
It's
prodigal.
prodigy.
It is
Prodigy.
prodigy.
Protege.
Prodigal.
Protege is
Prodangle.
different than a prodigy.
We'll give it a Goog later.
A prodigy is a student who is gifted. A prodigy is the individual themselves.
Are you proud of me?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I just said it because she's from a turnip farm. So.
She's never heard that word.
Turn up, farm.
Turn up.
Turn up. My
Now,
parents are dead.
Turn up.
Cliche.
I always turn on my parents are dead.
I turned up the farmhouse.
What potion are you working on over there, Professor?
That's an old fashioned.
You know your
That's a
you know
good
your
one.
drinks.
I'm an adult.
And
Now,
all my
listen.
6
Hang out
years.
with me.
Listen.
You go to the
Professor?
bar.
Yes.
Why
Are
not?
you an alcoholic?
No.
He's an alchemist.
If
I'm an
you
alcoholic.
He's a
were
mixologist.
an alcoholic, there's a free service
free.
that the university has called Alcoholics Anonymous.
Alchemist.
Yeah. Yeah.
State funded.
Arcane alchemist. Anonymous.
Just why don't you go ahead and...
Considered cover. It's covered by the ADA.
Now,
Professor, I'll keep an eye on the class. We'll keep
No.
working on the potions
No.
and you just go to the meeting.
listen. Alchemy is important
Denial
because
is the first stage
even
of
when
grief.
magic does not work, alchemy will.
Do you know what else is important? Sobriety. Should go to those meetings.
You're one to talk.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Aren't you a little old to be in college?
I'm learning. Is this not a place of learning?
It is, but you're pissing me off.
But you're pissing me. Who is your superior? Who's the HR rep? I'm just going to write your name down.
Yeah, go talk to frickin' Mara. Mara Hart, Honor Heart.
Honor hard. Honor hard. Honor hard.
Honor Heart. I'm sure she'll have something to say. Now listen.
I will.
What I'm trying to show you is important. Genuinely, those 2 potions can get you out of a lot of problems.
It's true.
If you cannot be seen, wonderful.
You can't be caught.
Exactly. And if you get healed, I mean, if you're
Can't
hurt,
be
then get healed. That can save a life.
Your parents should have been healed.
If only you had some
If
of
only you would
these.
have known about this potion.
Do you have all those supplies at the turnip farm?
You say if you can't be seen and we're still invisible, and I just start moving towards
Now,
the door.
after a minute, it
Oh, dang it.
flicks.
She's fully visible and starts creeping
Still-
towards
still.
the door.
I could see you.
Make a run for it. Make a run for it. The others can't.
And I stop.
He's lying. He's fibbing.
And I stay really still.
I come over and I take your hand. It's okay.
Dimwit.
You can't see me.
I can't see.
You're right, Tim Tim.
I sit down at my desk thinking no one can see me.
There's a knock at the door.
Hello.
You see Battle Master Gordon. He's someone that
Pocket, come in.
you've heard of this man a lot. He's
Why would you be undecent? Pocket, you have strange customs.
It's just what my mom would say.
All right.
You see Battle Master Gordon kind of go over towards Professor Piers, and he's whispering something to him. If you guys want to do a perception.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Instead of perception, can I roll a sleight of hand to get more?
Sure.
Okay, that's a nat 1. I think I'd knock over everything.
You
on
do.
the shelf.
And he like looks up and he just goes,
What did you get?
I need to practice.
A nat 1, and I have a -1 to perception.
you hear nothing.
Got a 3.
You hear nothing.
They brought up my dead parents.
I got an 8.
I'm very loud in my knocking over of all
Yeah,
of the supplies.
he knocks over a bunch of stuff which completely you can't hear us nothing.
Oh my
You-
god.
I need to.
All
to
you can
practice
really
with
put
all these
together is
very
that
expensive
they're talking,
materials.
they're whispering. Like that's you can just hear the where
whispering
you guys
together.
can't even hear that. Like it's so quiet that
Fired.
20.
Sweet nothing.
you got a 20.
He's firing him.
It's appropriate to.
You think they're
Yes,
in love?
Tim, you hear
He's getting
'cause
axed.
you're like right up front,
He's gonna kill him?
and he was kind of leaning up against his
That's what
desk, so
happens
he
when you
came
get
over. So
fired
he's like
here.
about 5 feet away from you. You hear him.
Yeah.
It's not more or less the words
I'm
that
never
you
gonna
fully
work
hear. It's the. You're lucky that thing wasn't loaded. By the way, the disadvantage gun. If you get shot by it, the next roll you have is disadvantage. You hear several murmurs. You hear, what? Here? And then you just see Pier's face just go like gray. He just like he looks. It's like he's sobered up like in a moment.
He's gonna turn everybody in class. Emergency.
What?
Emergency.
Yes, let's focus on something else.
No.
Emergency? What emergency,
wrong?
Professor?
Is there
Battle
a
Master
fire?
Ah! It's an alarm! Everybody else!
Wakes up from his dream. I couldn't say full sentences the whole time, and I was in college, and it was the worst.
I was in school again! But I still knew everything.
Ah, the scary music started. Quilliam, turn it off.
Wow.
William's there. Oh no.
You ever hear like a goose hiss?
All right, everybody. You
know what's bad when Quilliam's upset?
you brought your generals, correct?
Yes?
Yes.
We're switching scenes.
Whoa.
I mean, no.
We are killing the kids.
It's about time I do some kid killing.
The kids are dead.
Kids are dead.
I push my finger.
My character
Good
says,
thing my kid
"I
knew
hope we kill the
teleport,
kids
and
so
he
I
laughed.
can
It's
use
good
their
thing Lord
bodies."
Nathaniel Duran is a coward.
Who's your character?
He has no allegiances. He will not die
Liliana,
for
she's
anyone.
a human necromancer, also called the Death Warden.
You want to see what my character looks like?
Yeah.
I didn't pick what my character looks like. I just made a bad guy.
Same vibe. Yeah, I didn't.
I walk around like Sauron from Lord of the Rings.
I don't have any items in my inventory because I wasn't sure what to pick.
You get two.
Two uncommon.
What's that?
That's
I
it.
also didn't think we were using our general tonight.
That's it.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. It was really hard to be like, "Hey, we're having a student one shot. Can you please just have your generals ready for no reason particularly?"
Whatsoever.
We're dating.
We are. And they were roommates.
Glad we got the important things.
Your character, hot. We're dating. And they were roommates.
No. I'm Elise. I'm Pocket. I'm your best friend. My general's hot. I'm your girlfriend.
I love the
I'm
tact.
beginning to pick up on something between you two.
Is it because we're gay?
Yes, that's what it is.
Is it because we're gay?
That's what it is.
Oh, I do have my items.
Nailed
okay,
it.
awesome.
So, everybody introduce your bad guys.
Yeah, because we all know each other, right?
Yeah. So, you guys have been marching for quite some time.
My feet hurt.
You've been heading from the Dark Spire up in the northern ice caps, where you have been under the rule of Drexus and hearing of his plans. Your mission, you need to go to the town of Brodnik, find ancient tomes, forgotten, quote-unquote, from history that have been placed there. There is words of a tome of chaos and some other tomes that have been banished behind the college's walls.
We're working for Drexus?
You are working for Drexus.
And we're looking for books.
You are looking for books, and basically your entire mission has been burn this
the king.
place to the ground.
But not the tome.
Not the tome.
Or Elise.
You are supposed to be getting the books
That's who I'm going for.
Her
and
parents burned
turn
it.
this town to rubble.
What was the order of our ranks?
At this point in time, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Right now,
gotcha.
you guys are all the same rank.
Gotcha.
Good. We're like a
I would
bus
never
around.
follow you.
Yeah.
So you guys march
Believe
onto
we're
this.
killing the kids.
You march upon the town of Brodnik. A lot of people are averting their eyes, like looking at you guys. At the end of the day, you guys are the High King's army. You are his allegiance. So why would they be threatened by you? In a sense, you're supposed to be here to protect them. As the day, or as time marches on, it's not just you five. There are genuinely an army of people by your side. They are in charge of laying waste to the city. You guys are in charge of taking on the college. You have there's a very big beefy Hadozi man.
I'll say.
Yeah.
He is
The students almost skipped class.
Valbach, the storm glider. He is in charge of the amassed army. He's going to be basically wiping out the town. You already see him pointing in a direction, and he sends 25 men over to a corner and just massacres a street corner. He flips to the other side, points, another 25 units set through, and just start obliterating an apartment complex. People are confused. There's just a huge disarray as you guys march through this chaos towards the castle. College.
Two things. One, we're a unit assigned with getting this book, so it's just
You
us
guys
in our
are the
group.
unit. Yes.
Okay. Two, I would have cast Rary's telepathic bond between all of us as a ritual,
Perfect.
so we can all communicate as long as we're on the same plane of existence.
Quack.
You can say whatever you want.
So now describe what we see.
I'm a bad guy. You know?
Oh yeah, how bad?
I can see him now.
Yeah.
So you know Drathul as the assassin leader, basically. He leads the assassins in the army.
Oh yeah.
He is a notorious assassin, known for being an outlaw, criminal, fucking. He's the go-to. Like, you need a politician dead, go find this guy. He's fucking ruthless. That's what he was. Just a drow, got a hooded armor, wields a dagger, but not like this, the sketchy way, you know.
Close.
And has a
Dark
cloak.
skin,
Yep.
red eyes, is always kind of
Oh, I
like
know the
hunched
type.
over, very like
He's got a
very
punch.
very sly. Yes,
Goes
you
punch.
don't hear his footsteps at all.
What race?
Drow.
Drow. Gotcha.
Drowsy.
Sick.
And before he talks, he always just goes into it with a really breathy, like, how are you doing today?
Quite fine. Drathul. Standing beside Drathul, you see Nylos, a satyr in what seems to be a light garb, kind of an over jacket meant for the appropriate weather and stuff like that. A little bit of a ruffle in his collar. He's only dressed this way because it's where we are and we're on a mission. You notice that he is usually a very calculated person. He's very patient, very analytical, and he often waits to speak.
Waits for his moment.
We all are aware of what we need to accomplish, the mission we've been sent on.
Books.
Tomes.
Tomes.
Describe your characters.
No.
Okay.
I am an elven paladin. I'm in full
Nice.
plate. So I got the whole head, big shield with a long sword, all blacked out, and I'm Simon. When Simon says, you gotta do.
Yes.
Are you known for anything?
Yeah, for telling people what to do, and if they don't do it, they die. That's why you gotta, that's where the game Simon Says come from.
Pretty strict.
Uh-huh. Over the years, it's been diluted to you lose the game, but when I started it, you lost your life if you didn't do what Simon says.
Quite an effective reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Liliana, also known as the Death Warden, is a human female. At least you think. She has dark, long, silky black hair, black eyes, and carvings carved into her flesh, in her forehead, like scars that go down and around. Not a tattoo, but like they were
Brains.
carved with a knife. She has a leather type cloak on, but it's a dress slit up to the thigh. She doesn't go anywhere without a few skeletons or corpses in her wake.
Oh, she's a necromancer.
She's a necromancer, hence her name, the Death Warden.
Because she's the warden of death.
Because she can choose if you stay down or not.
I also am a wizard.
And
I got that by the bond.
I'm a rogue. You knew that by the dagger and the way I hold it.
and the cloak.
I couldn't guess that.
And the way that I speak. In the hand, the way that I speak breathily like.
I thought he was a ranger.
No.
Dressel,
She's-
Simon,
Liliana.
Liliana.
Lily.
But people call her...
Anna.
Warden.
What would
You
we call you,
Ma'am.
You know her personally, you call her Liliana.
Liliana?
Yeah.
Ma'am.
So my character is Lilith.
The
lilies. That's
She
so
is-
fucking funny.
That is
Hey.
so fucking funny.
She is a gray-skinned tiefling.
Classic.
She has
Wait, you're gay?
You're gay on tiefling?
she has really big ram horns that are the same skin color as her skin tone. And she's got long black hair that's curly, whereas hers is straight.
And a dress. Slit. Thigh-high.
But the opposite side.
Did we create...
She is wearing it looks like half plate armor.
Okay.
And she carries a sickle.
Sickle.
That's sick.
How... So I'm assuming we all know each other, so what is her fighting technique?
Basketball.
Stabbing.
She's very melee.
Very melee?
And you know that she will sometimes do a form of blood magic where she injures herself to do additional damage.
Eden Jaeger.
One might call her a hunter of blood.
Ew.
Lilies, Simon, just a woman. We
Lilies are proper flowers for a funeral.
do like to remind me. Now, I think
It's
we
always
have.
bring lilies.
I think we have a few funerals to attend to now. I would assume that they're in the Rosemont School.
I don't think you're right about that.
Why would you?
You'll have to check somewhere else. I'll take the school. Just kidding.
Okay, we're on the same team.
Because
More
you
for
want
me.
to be the only one to take the books.
No, he wants to be the only one to
Killing.
kill the kids.
Better KD, if you know what I mean.
You have the high kill count. That's not my concern. I'm on board. Anybody I see, I'll send you away.
Please do.
I don't quite care to be the one to kill, but I
Kind
can...
of reminds me of a guy that I once knew.
Two
His
out.
last name's Skywalker.
What about you? I'll take them all if you want me to.
Nah, I'm good with killing some younglings.
Oh,
As
The
you
women and the children too.
as you continue your march towards the college,
Make my way.
there is
It is deliciously tragic when a child dies.
magically.
Oh, was that in character? That was in character. I thought that was out of character. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
In character, we're bad
I just
guys.
love killing.
Yeah, it's delicious when a child is dead.
So a lot of you guys have come from either higher ranks
playing the weird
of
kid, okay?
higher ranks of the old army, so like Jawick's army, or you could be basically people that were working in the shadows with Drexus. As his power continued to rise, you were kind of there, in a sense, being a cog part of that machine. There is one last gentleman, this behemoth of a half-orc, stands about 7.5 feet tall, but is just fucking yoked. He kind of looks down at you guys, and he's just,
Right.
we need to leave one of them alive.
That won't be a problem.
Which one?
Doesn't matter. If those books are anything to what I've heard, we're not reading them. We need one of them to read it.
That's no problem.
I don't read
You
books
can't
anyway.
How much
read.
time do you need? Do you want us to return to the king with this information, have them read there, or do you want the information yourself?
No. I think we take as much as we can, but there's one book in particular. If the rumors are real and it's really there, we'll dispose of it. We'll use it then and there in the college.
Of course.
Who do we want to read it? Maybe we choose a scholar and then make him blind afterwards.
Let's just say that
Children
I can
are the
be-
easiest to influence.
Well, let's just say that I can be quite convincing with some of them. They might be eating out of the palm of our hands by the time I'm done with them.
I hope.
I'm quite coercive as well.
As you guys are just having
I
this
say we
very
pick
nice
the easiest. A
Torture
child.
contest!
as you guys are just having this nice calm conversation, there is just mayhem happening around you. Brodnik
Liliana
Morty, I
has
don't
a corpse
Bro-
right here going,
Brodnik is a place of like 10,000 people, so it's not a super tiny town.
Well, actually, 7,007. Oh,
Yeah, it's going down by the second.
400.
A lot of
The
the
sign is just a ticker.
a lot of the buildings around you are already set ablaze, starting to collapse. All of that. So as you guys march towards the castle, like a lot of the local guards are trying their best, but they are just
I like to think while everybody's marching, I'm crawling like a spider on like the side of buildings.
definitely do that.
gotta get it ready.
Yeah, what's up?
Being a former student of the school, I have teleportation circle. I can take us there instantly.
Yeah.
I'm so cool.
I see a jewelry shop. I walk in. There's this black choker with jewels like dripping off of it. I pluck it and I walk over to Lilith. This would look good on you.
Thank you. Puts it on.
In the midst of screaming and fire and chaos, a gift for my girlfriend.
Is there
I'm glad
a
the
person
lilies
behind
are
the counter?
focused. Not anymore.
They're hiding. They're like literally shivering. They're just behind it like
Drathul will come into the shop like, and he will like listen and like he'll hear them breathing from behind the bottom, and he'll just look at both of you, and he will stab directly through the counter right into their heart, and then he's gonna lick the blood.
Onward.
Oh, thank you.
When you three are done
I
in
animate
there,
dead and add another thrall.
Another one.
when you three are done in there, circle is ready.
the orc that you, the half orc that you guys see, just let loose. This is a fun time.
Fireball. No.
I would suggest that I'm waiting for you guys to enter the circle. I would suggest we start with the headmaster. I'm sure would be approved of any important tomes.
Yes, sir.
Take out anyone who tries
All
to
right.
stop us.
Bam. You guys make it into the college, but quickly we're going to switch back to the students.
Whiplash.
Panic,
God, this is
panic,
a different mind
panic,
space.
panic,
Yep.
Panic.
Okay.
So
Quickly, quack!
You guys at first it was a very much like, all right, no need to panic. Like there's rumblings. It seems as if there's an army coming close. I'm not entirely sure.
We're in the School of Magic. They'll
But
teleport us.
now
we're
it's just
magically
very much
protected.
just like, oh shit, yeah, no, it's hitting the fan.
Oh.
So
Professor, where's the conjuration, Professor?
yeah. So the peers, it just ran away. So Battlemaster Gordon, he's there. He's like, all right, students, follow me. I'm gonna get you to Professor Fian and Mara. We're gonna get you guys out of here. You guys are gonna be okay.
This is the School of Magic. Isn't there somebody who can teleport us?
That's what I'm saying.
Good.
We're getting
Where's
you
Clea?
out of here.
Are we still getting lunch today?
We should have skipped.
Yes. Go to the lunchroom, and we'll find the professor.
She will be
She's
first.
gone.
It was fajitas.
Yes. Go get us all some fajitas. Slow them down.
I
for
can,
men.
Professor.
No. You
But it's
need
fajitas.
to come with me so we can get you out of here. I don't know if you think this is a joke or some sort of game. We will die. The entire city is under siege.
Death is a gift.
Then go out there.
I think while this conversation is happening, Nathaniel just leaves and starts looking for the conjuration professor, and like starts heading
Yeah.
towards that classroom.
You start walking. So right now the where before like in
I
between
go
class
with him
it-
because I think we're getting fajitas.
Yeah. Before, where, like, in between class, everyone's kind of calm and cool and whatnot. It's chaos. You go, can I have you actually roll a athletics or acrobatics or dexterity?
Natural 20!
Perfect. Yeah, you go out into the hallway and immediately you're, like, about to be ran
19.
into by,
Oh no!
by a large furbolg, but you're able to like dip against the wall for a second as he runs by.
Soldier?
No,
student?
furbolg. It's just a student.
Okay.
Student. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Fight the good fight.
Right now, no. There's just a bunch of students like running away.
I know.
They're
I'm
all
telling
trying.
you, go fight the good fight.
They're all trying to get to somewhere. They're like, okay, someone's got to be able to do a teleportation circle. Someone's got to be able to do something.
Yep.
So everyone's just kind of running. So you're trying to find your way to
The conjuration professor.
You're following-
I'm listening to the battle master.
Okay, so yeah, Battlemaster Gordon is going to be basically leading you guys there. He's like, I can't follow you the entire way. There are many other students I have to attend to. You
No,
have
we're
to
the
get
most important. Save us.
Clark. I've always liked you.
We're the main
Thank you.
characters.
For now, you're the main characters in your story. You students mean the world
Are
to
the
me.
future. Save us.
You mean the world to me, so I need you guys to be safe. I will do the best that I can with the guard that I have around. Just be safe. Get down over towards you know where Professor Fian is, right? It's the class right next to him.
We
Right
remember.
next to him. Just go. And he's gonna kind of like where everyone's running down the hallway this way, he's running the opposite direction. Like pushing his way through everybody.
He's running.
He is
Light.
a old dwarf, but like he hasn't had to fight for a long time. But you can tell that he's got
He's
a little
about-
bit of
he's
fire
about to
left
be.
in his
He's
step.
grabbing his back.
So you guys making your way. Flip back to the generals. You guys have
No.
teleported into the school. Right now, you are the only ones in here. There is no other soldiers or anyone else from the Horde or the Oxen army. It's just you guys. So you have a task. You remember, you went to the school, but at the same time, it's
Been a long time.
where are we going to go? Because this isn't going to be just the library. This is like, I gotta think, right?
We're heading to. I'm like, let's go straight to the headmaster.
Yeah,
Okay.
you were like, I
You
think
see the tallest
headmaster
tower?
possibly
The
has
tallest
the
tower?
tomes.
Turlish terror.
All right, so
The
you start
highest
making
peak.
your way there.
So many fucking stairs.
There are students that are kind of
I
like
cast escalator.
running into you. You're kind of bouncing off
We're
of
just
students.
cutting them down.
Are you genuinely
Just
just
cutting them down.
If they're in the way, yeah.
Kids need to get out of our way.
I
The
think
fastest way to
I'm
do
just
it-
walking past them, like not even acknowledging them.
are you cutting them down? You
Yeah,
absolutely can
I'm
be.
a bad guy.
Okay.
I'm a bad guy.
So yeah,
That's
as
why
you
we're here to cause panic.
as you are just kind of moseying through, like he is just gutting, just hack slash, as these kids are just.
Simon says freeze. And I just start slashing
one
everybody.
kid stops.
Oh, then I don't slash him.
Oh, nice, nice.
He plays by the rules.
I always felt this school was too accepting. I think we should thin the class roster, don't you all think?
I was waiting for you to say that.
Drathul unfastens his armor and opens it up, and you just see just basically a skinless ribcage with just small knives and daggers just tucked away, and he just like flexes, and they all just pop out, in this big fucking cloud of daggers just swoops through the hallway, just and you just see red mist when just, like 30 bodies just fall, and then all of the daggers return, and he closes his armor back up, and then he like looks around, he's like,
Class dismissed.
Oh, that was cool, actually. Ouch.
Yeah, you guys.
I always stub my toe on that corner too.
You guys are just
Simon destroyed.
making your way through, hacking down, walking, just like trying to tiptoe around the bodies. It's pandemonia. Luckily, right now at this point in time, you aren't around as many kids. They're not kids. I want to state that right now. These are adults at the college.
Students.
They are at the college.
Children.
I know this is morbid.
Don't
I'm sorry.
condone Marlboro cigarettes or child.
I do turn to you guys and be like, be cautious of the professors. They can be quite adept. But why don't we split up? I'm sure that the headmaster is probably trying to help alleviate some of the student danger. We can also ease her troubles.
But you're heading to the headmaster.
I'm heading to the headmaster. We'll be able to communicate perfectly clear no matter where we are.
You think you're gonna steal all of the...
It's a team effort, Drathul.
I'm heading to the
We're in
cafeteria.
it together.
I smell
It's a
fajitas.
team effort, so let's split up, why don't
You're going to the cafeteria.
I see
I
what
smell
you're
fajitas.
doing,
More
and I
ground.
won't let you.
You can,
He'll get his knife out.
you
You're
can
working with
cover
a
more
criminal.
ground if we split up.
I just touch the tip of it. I just go, it's very impressive, but remember, same team. You can kill anybody you want along the way.
Lily?
Even her?
No.
I'd
I don't
see
think
you
you
try.
could. I will take this hallway. Why don't you all take another? I just kind of walk down the hallway, and not that I want to RP it, but like any student that I pass, I'm like, quick, get to the cafeteria.
Would,
You're like, okay.
would he have been able to brief us on like a general layout of the school when he was in school?
Yeah, I'm relaying this information. Like any directions you need, just ask.
Yeah, you know that for the first like chunk of it, like if you were to see the stories where like the windows are in that, the first like chunk, that's where the classes are. Higher up is where a lot of professors stay and where a lot of the library and much stuff like that. And then the top is where the warden, or not the warden, but the headmaster stays.
Warden.
Grandmaster Rhea Lucaria.
I turned to Lilith. I know it kind of is hitting the nose on the head, but do you want to check the library? Maybe they have an off-limits section?
Yeah, in
Or a
worst case we can
romance
set it on
section.
fire.
I like that.
While you're thinking about the library, you just hear Snake. I just say, libraries. I with Rary's telepathic gun, give you the perfect, most quick directions.
Left, right, left.
Up, down, left, right. Up, down, right. A, B, A, B.
Around the
I'm
stairs,
invincible.
there's a painting.
And Lilith, whatever she wants to, but Liliana, she doesn't stop to kill any students unless they try to stop her.
No, all of them are too panicked.
She just walks around to get our mission done faster.
Some of them even like look at you and like, "What are you doing? What? The exit's this way!" And it's like as they're running past you because they have.
With my corpses trailing behind me.
I think at this, I mean, genuinely, it's. You have to think there's like 20 plus people in this hallway. They don't really notice that. They're more or less like, this person's facing me where everyone else is facing the other way. I can see your face. What are you doing?
You're a scary lady. Tim the jeweler, how are you?
So as you continue your march, so you guys are going to the library. You're in the cafeteria.
Fajitas.
It's fajita.
Drathul will be like sneaking around and like following the guy he doesn't trust to not take
all the glory.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids or a lot of the students are running towards the cafeteria like, is it safe here?
They die.
Okay.
Yeah.
After people noticing like, oh, the cafeteria is not safe, people stop going into the cafeteria. But you get about 15.
Yeah, and
you get
then I
about
start
15.
eating fajitas.
Still,
More
any
for
student
you.
I pass, I'm like, the cafeteria. They're escorting
Yeah.
children out of that cafeteria.
They start to like go in and they just see like, oh
Blood.
my god. So
You have to push the door open because there's bodies in the way.
Or you're just eating a fajita.
as you guys are
Did
marching
you kill
your
the
way
lady?
towards
No, she's got to give me fajitas. Everybody has a purpose.
as you guys are heading towards the
Headmaster.
headmasters, we're gonna switch back to the students. You guys make your way over towards
The cafeteria.
No.
Do you go to the cafeteria?
No.
Hold on.
I'm following Nathaniel because I thought he was getting fajitas.
I don't recognize you, but the cafeteria, you say. All right.
No, you guys are on a different floor. Like they started a little bit lower, so you guys are a little bit higher up. So you guys, you don't have to, so you guys make it towards.
Are we all going to the cafeteria?
No, Lord Nathaniel left while you guys were still talking to go
Oh.
to the conjuration guy.
We're following the battle master guy. I don't
Yeah,
know
he
where
pointed
we're
you
going.
towards the conjuration area.
So that's where I'm going.
I guess we're going to conjuration. They can conjure us up some fajitas.
We're all going to conjuration then.
So you get to there and you see Professor Fion and you see a couple other of the professors. They're all like drawing up these teleportation circles.
Thank goodness.
Like,
First in line, I'll pay handsomely to be first to go. Don't need to wait for anybody else.
Women and children first.
I'm freshman. Freshman first.
Agreed. Freshman first. First year student right here. It's my first week. Don't get much newer than that.
Everyone just start getting toward.
Polly's a
I could do
Move!
10 at a time. 10 at a time.
I immediately get into the center of the circle, so there's no way I get.
And
pushed
you'll
out.
probably push children out of the
I
way.
will absolutely.
Out of the way.
You have so much life to live. Don't worry.
Well, the first batch, are you in it?
Yeah, for sure.
Who else is in it?
Lord Nathaniel definitely. Is.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
Tim
getting in
Tim
it
would
too.
try to be there. He's got.
Are you
brain.
gonna push anybody out of
Not
the
gonna
way?
push. No, he's gonna wait his turn.
I feel like Polly is small, so she probably gets pushed out.
I
Probably
am,
by me.
Elise is staying with Polly, and she's like, she's 6 years old. I'm 6 years
I'm
old.
pushing my way in there too. Like there's people attacking. I'm getting out of here.
imagining the scene where you get like fall.
Can I have you two do a strength check?
Right?
Me?
Zero.
Oh, them?
0. I imagine
It's possible still.
I imagine that it's still possible. I imagine that you get pushed down or knocked
4.
down, and then Elise comes up to you like,
You go,
"You're my best friend."
and then he goes, and he falls backwards. It's the most weak push.
My hip.
Clark, you're in the teleportation circle. Bam, 10 students teleported away.
You're not getting the money that we were talking about, Professor. I was supposed to be in the first batch.
Professor
help
Field's
me
like,
up.
I'm trying my best, and then
You should do
they're,
better.
they're drawing some more.
Can I roll Arcana to help them draw it?
Yes.
Put him down.
I stand behind you. Yes, Tim, good job. Keep working.
Natural 1.
You scuffed this one.
I don't know how magic works.
He's like in the middle of drawing it, and he's like, no, Tim, no.
Tim, you're helping. Good job, Tim.
Please stop. And then there's another one off in the corner. Roll dexterities. I need 4
Botched
dexterities.
it.
You get teleported to the sun.
Oh no, I got teleported to the solid dimension.
15.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
You said this is athletics or acrobatics?
Just dexterity.
Oh, just dexterity.
Good try.
You need to be higher than
14.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
I'm either 1 or ball.
Nah,
All
it's
4 of you
minus.
guys.
No, plus.
You guys get to the teleportation circle right as boom, switch over. You guys were looking over, you two were going to the library, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you guys were going to the headmaster. As you guys were walking towards the headmaster, you do see the as you're walking that way, you do run into the headmaster or battle master Gordon.
To make quick work of him.
No worries.
Are you two part of this?
No, not at all.
Simply visitors here to share in our holiday.
Happy alumni.
And then he will like spring like just straight for his throat.
Okay, roll initiative.
Happy alumni.
Oh, I didn't mean to pick a fight. This is awkward.
I didn't mean to pick a fight. I was going to give him a hug.
Well, I'm gonna be just making up all of my abilities.
I
'cause
gave you abilities.
I don't have it. It just says I don't have a race or a class or anything like that. So.
What?
Yeah,
Plus
it's-
9.
Let me see it.
View.
So, fajitas.
Yeah, they taste good.
It's like you wanted,
Character
sir.
not ready.
Simon.
The character
great.
not
Thank
accepted
you.
because it's missing a species,
Please don't
class,
kill
or
me.
ability
Poor
scores.
lunch lady you kept alive.
You don't have to worry about it. I know
a
how to play.
lunch
I know how to play rogue.
A lunch
Okay,
lad.
I was gonna say you are also one level of Hexblade, so you can Hexblade curse somebody.
Cool.
So I do power word kill.
I'm a paladin biter. Rawr.
Strictly one.
I'm ready when you're ready for
Multiple
initiatives.
things.
What'd you get?
I'm ready.
You got
14
Every-
plus.
every
We're gonna say
character.
I have a +1 initiative. 15.
As a rogue?
15.
Your dex would be higher than that.
Oh, 14 plus 3.
14.
Well, this is the dex I'm working with.
What'd you get?
So.
I got 9.
9. Okay, it's you.
Cool.
Here.
I get 2 attacks as a rogue.
Yeah. You'll just have to hand it back to me. That's
One
that's your
attack.
character.
One attack as a rogue.
1 attack as a rogue,
Unless you
and
take a
then I
feature.
can disengage. I
Yeah.
can bonus
Yeah,
action
bonus
disengage.
action. Yep.
Cool. Okay. Well,
It's been a minute since it's been
I dash up into his face. I don't actually dash into his face, but I use my
Movement.
use my movement to get up in his face. I will.
stab him.
Good call.
Don't have any weapons.
I give you a weapon here.
I have Eldritch Blast.
Get up into his face to Eldritch Blast.
A disadvantage.
One second,
within
one second.
Melee range.
I want to put it, make it a fight.
You want to
too.
trade initiatives?
Sure. Cool. I'll trade in it. You good with that, DM?
Yes.
We took the 2024 elite or alert fee.
There you go. Thanks.
I.
I saw your picture, and that's what it made me think of.
How far is the Battle Master?
He was about 25 feet away from you.
Fireball.
Was he Battle Master when I was in school?
Yeah.
Is he a able-bodied soldier, warrior?
Oh yeah. I mean, back in the day. I mean, how old are you?
Not super old.
Not super old.
I'm probably at this point, because this takes place earlier than the main campaign, correct? I'm probably like mid-30s.
Yeah. So I mean, you knew him like 15-ish, 16 years ago. He was still older at that point in time, but you guys, there's always been rumors of like how much of a badass he was during the war and during the days of the Downhearted.
Don't make it too
Rumor
quick.
says-
I'll cast Tasha's Mind Whip on him.
Oh, we love a Tasha's mind whip.
Can I see my phone real
You
quick?
can, yes.
I don't know what
Okay.
that is.
DC
No,
18
never heard of it.
intelligence check.
Crazy.
It's a
I know
shitty
a
spell.
character that does it all the time.
It just sucks.
DC 18,
Yep, intelligence.
8,
Especially
19.
if you fail the saving throw all the time.
Okay. I will cast Silvery Barbs and give my friend advantage.
Let's go.
Nat 1. So
So he cannot, or on its next turn, must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one.
okay.
It cannot take reactions.
That
Okay.
is a cool spell.
Thanks. I like it. That's it. Oh, he also takes 3d6.
Yeah. Roll that damage.
That's
He takes
just
5
a
seconds.
caveat.
Yeah, just a caveat. Just a little sprinkle extra.
damage.
And you have advantage, so you get
Do you like it?
sneak attack.
Roll that damage. Sexy damage.
That's it. That's my turn.
Sexy.
Did you not roll damage?
Sexy
did.
damage.
5.
Oh.
Is it sexy jutsu time?
No, it's sexy damage.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Don't
Ow.
finish him off too quickly.
I was like, tell me more.
the Battle Master. It's been a while.
Sneak attack is advantage to hit, or
No, so you have advantage, so you get sneak attack. If you go to attack, it says sneak attack. You get 5d6 additional on top of your.
1d6 regular damage. Perfect.
Yep.
So it would be 6d6.
6D's nuts. 16 to hit.
Let me see. I should have written down his. This is so scuffed.
This is scuffed.
17 AC, so that misses.
Didn't hit.
Wait. Oh, you rolled an 8 plus 8.
Yep.
But you get advantage, so you get to roll again. Because
Oh,
he
I
gave you advantage.
Didn't. Oh, I thought you meant advantage means I get sneak attack.
You do.
Okay.
Both things are true.
All right.
Strength and
To
awesome.
18 to
Yep,
hit.
that hits.
What about
Um,
Squished how you want.
I don't like that.
7 plus
7?
7 plus 19. 26 damage.
26 damage.
Damn.
Youch. Yeah,
Damn.
you stab into him and it hurts.
And the blade cuts leave flames on his skin. And
Yeah.
then I disengage as a bonus action to get away from him. Back to
That works.
fall back.
So yeah, the instant you stab it into him and when you peel it out, it like you hear the sizzle of flesh
He disappeared.
and it hurt him not very good, but he's still standing.
For rule of cool and this
So
don't
for
affect
us,
anything.
very good.
Can we say that he was 60 feet away, like he was turning a corner around a hall? I moved up 30 because I was like finishing quickly. You bonus action dashed because you were right next to me, so you're 60, and then you use 15 to get. So you're still 15 feet away from him.
Yeah, that
and,
works.
Yeah,
That works.
So are you near him at all?
I'm 30 feet away from him.
Okay.
Remember, he can only move, bonus action, or action.
Oh god.
Tasha's been, I've heard really cool people use that spell.
He's going to
Jack said he's never heard of it.
Never heard of this spell.
he
know
swings
what's that.
his he's got a very nice mace. He's going to swing it around and he's going to shoot out a guiding bolt towards you.
Rip.
Ugh, that's going to miss. You can tell that
Swing and a miss.
threw him off. You like being right up on him and then stabbing him.
Battle master
He
not
is
very
going to
masterful.
actually
Retired for a while.
that is his turn.
That's it.
You fucked him. That's it. All right, that is your turn.
Sexy damage.
I'm going to. How is he looking?
He's looking okay.
Okay, he's wearing metal.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna go. There, it'll all be over soon. I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp. Because he's wearing metal, I get advantage.
Ooh.
I thought I was gonna cast heat metal.
Yeah, cook him.
No, I don't like heat metal. It's broken.
Cook them inside.
I
the
know somebody who
armor.
likes heat metal.
I do. I love heat metal, man.
No, I don't make any of my creatures have metal.
25.
Yeah, that hits.
Just have them all have castaway armor.
He takes 6 lightning damage as shocks go through him.
It's poor old man.
His pacemaker goes out.
Stops his heart.
You can see like when you shock him in his eyes, you see just a little bit of that remnants of lightning just like bolt through past his pupil.
Sure.
Into his brain.
That is it. That's my turn.
Okay.
He can't take reactions.
Great.
Shocking Grasp is so good.
Alright, well, we're just gonna run it back.
Run it
Just gonna close the 15 feet, try to reach my dagger behind and cut the back of his legs. 18 to hit.
That
You
hits.
wanna
would have
flank.
advantage because of flanking as well. See if
Yeah.
you crit.
Sure. I didn't. The damage that I rolled was 5.
Well, you get the sneak attack again as well because I'm within 5 feet.
Run it back. 5 plus 12.
Okay.
17.
Golly. So yeah, you go up behind him and you slit the back
I
of
like
his
to think that they're
kneecaps.
next to each other, and I like slither like beneath his legs and just.
As you do that, he starts to fall, but he's going to muster up his strength. So basically, as he's falling, he's going to hit you with his mace.
Me or
You, because he was facing you. He went
Oh, of course.
behind.
as a reaction, I'm going to use Instinctive Charm. He needs to roll a Wisdom 17 save.
As the mace comes down,
He failed.
I kiss
realized-
his lips.
He's so hot.
I'm like, you don't want to do that, and then he'll divert his attack to Drathul.
Yeah. So okay. So as
right under him.
he's swinging, he like just goes "Rah!" and he like goes to swing behind him. That is a 21, which would hit. I'll roll 2 attacks because he has 2 attacks. That is a 14, 25. So you get bonked with his mace.
Would it be at disadvantage if he was aiming for one target and had to like swing behind him?
No.
No, he's just
not mechanically.
He's just using his momentum. He's basically like, okay.
He is a battle master.
Ooh.
Otherwise, the spell would be, or the ability would be really broken.
Mm-hmm.
8 plus 7. You take 15 damaggio.
I was just thinking of turning suddenly.
As he bashes your brain in, I'll add the damage to you. As he bashes your head and starts to dent your metal in just a wee bit.
Ew.
But that is all he can do. That is his
You
turn.
die.
How's he looking?
Not great. He's still up. He still has a little bit of a pep in his step, but he's definitely looking bloodied and battered.
Fireball.
28.
Those both hit.
It's just the one. I just want to see if I crit.
Oh.
He takes only 4 lightning damage.
Are you shocking grasping him again? Okay.
Clear.
And as he does, I'm going to move. I'm going to stay where I am, actually.
Okay. Here you go.
He can't take reactions, right?
No.
He still can't.
Does that mean he can't opportunity attack?
Nope.
No, that doesn't mean, or no, he
No,
can't.
he cannot. He cannot take opportunity attacks from you.
Cool. After
You already have advantage right now.
Because you're flanking.
I mean, I can't not just hit him. I'm not gonna go away. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Jesus Christ.
See if you crit.
Oh yeah, I guess I can roll twice, can't I? I'm keeping.
Yeah,
that.
see if you can just
I'm
end
keeping
him.
that damage roll.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely keeping that damage roll. I don't crit, but 8 plus 28.
So that's 28 damage in total, or 8 plus 28?
Plus 8.
28 plus 8, 36 damage.
36.
It was
Quick
basically a
math.
max roll on 5d6.
How do you want to do this?
So after he gets hit, he just laughs and opens up his armor, and you see the daggers just start shaking, and they all just shoot up straight, this thing, pinning him up there like a fucking stapler.
Yeah,
And then all the daggers just right back into his chest, and he closes the armor, and his body just falls limp
Yeah.
with just holes in it.
Good work.
Quick work.
I told you this would be
He's gonna hit himself in the head.
extreme.
All right.
Really feeling it now.
I love that we have like
Hopefully the
logic and
headmaster
chaos.
is, just as quick.
Oh,
Now remember, we don't want to kill her for right away.
right. Just cut her limbs off and
That'll work.
lick her blood or something.
Don't want to do that part.
That's all for me then.
I let you guys know the like main battle master of the school is dead via telepathic bond.
That's sad.
How is it sad?
All right, so you guys are in the library?
You knew
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
We played poker on the
Library.
weekend.
So in the library, you see Mora. You see 2 people. You see Professor Marla, who is just an elven. She's kind of the librarian there. But you also see the headmaster Mara.
I let the crew know through the bond.
The headmaster's there.
I answer eating a fajita. I'm on my board.
Make sure you bring fajitas.
Okay.
You telepathically have food in your
Uh-huh.
mouth.
What do you
Is that
guys?
good?
What do you guys want?
We're just
He does.
here for some books.
Just
Poems,
going
if you would.
to collect some study items. Can you show us to the restricted section?
The rated R.
Maybe something that's been banished here. Kept a little lock and key.
The librarian, she's like, "Huh," and then the headmaster like smacks her down. She's like, you. She's like,
Crushes her.
you're not getting your hands on any of those.
Well, I didn't come here to kill you. But I can.
I do suggest that you show us the way.
I
Do
also
you?
have suggestions.
Suggestion being,
Do I have to roll anything?
Yeah, it's a 16
Mm-hmm.
wisdom.
you said you both are casting it?
16.
I can cast it on the
The
Oh,
librarian.
she beats it?
Barely.
Can I also try to cast suggestion?
Are you doing it on the librarian or the headmaster?
What are you suggesting?
Nat 20.
Fuck.
The They
she not
let
put
us
up a
know
fight and show us where it is.
telepathically where the headmaster is.
We start moving.
Is it within 500 feet of us?
Dimension
Library, you just have to go up.
Come now. We found her. Dimension Doris. We're behind. I think we're naturally like in the center of the library.
You guys see a Drathul pop up, just covered in blood.
Nice.
Just covered.
I think I teleport normally, and he just comes up like shadows from the ground. Just
Absolutely.
So we know that you can hear thoughts, right?
That's badass. What?
We're all connected.
We're all connected.
Telepathic bond. Yeah.
I tell you, we tried to use suggestion on the headmaster twice. She's going to put up a fight.
Oh, we don't need to do that, headmaster.
Once Battlemaster Gordon gets here, you guys.
He's dead.
A little waylaid, I'm
He
afraid.
reaches from behind. He grabs his head that's been pierced by like 8 daggers.
I told you we don't have to kill anyone, but
Why
if
do
you
you
get
do
in the
How about
way,
this, headmaster? We'll make you a lovely deal. You wouldn't want anybody else to be hurt today. Why don't you just take us to collect this books, and we'll let the students free into the town. How about that?
I don't know. Looks like I'm the headmaster now.
I know what you guys have done to the town.
Well, we didn't do anything to the town.
It's true.
absolutely nothing. We're just here visiting your school.
Oh, that's our half-orc friend.
By
isn't
order
it?
of the king.
The librarian, she's going to try to just get away.
I will.
No, she's
Eldritch
not.
Blaster.
Do your thing.
You Eldritch Blast roll.
Yeah.
Go off. Go off, Margaret.
It's 16. 11.
Well, she may be a librarian at a fancy college, but she is merely basically a commoner.
So she's not wearing armor.
What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
They are green glowing skulls, and
Wonderful.
they look like they're on like fire, and they
Roll damage.
16.
16 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, as she runs, you pop one, and it like basically just... first one does the most damage, where it just blasts off her leg, and she just falls, and she's like trying to crawl, and the other one you just kind of mercy kill, just...
Can I?
Back
Dude,
to
it's
my head.
fun being bad.
Can I add something while you're casting it? I say, leave the head.
Oh, go ahead.
I will also, just for the sake of brevity, can we just say that the cafeteria is next to the library and that he's here?
He gets there really quickly.
I'm fast.
It's best fuck
Simon
boy.
says, I'm here.
While you guys are like
Did the-
presumably facing the headmaster, Drathul is going to be like, "I'll be back," and he's gonna slither back through the door. He's gonna go retrieve a hostage.
I turn to you. The librarian, you should be able to get answers out of her, shouldn't you?
I left the head for you.
Absolutely.
I left the head for you.
She might not be willing, but I can try.
I feel that in her state, you'll be able to make quick work of her. Headmaster, you could join the librarian and become a thrall, or just do what we ask. Like I said, to let the students go. Free to the town. We won't lay a finger on their heads. Well, any more of their heads.
All of you roll dexterity saving throws.
Is she casting a spell?
Yes.
Counterspell.
Roll to counter
What spell level?
it. 7.
I add my...
Do I have to roll since I'm not in the room?
You're not,
I
so
add
no, you do not.
my... What's it called? My spellcasting modifier?
Yes.
It's the son of philosophers, sorcerers.
And everybody gets a +5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is
Flash
a
of genius?
17. Meets it, beats it.
Okay.
21.
Spell's
Okay.
countered.
Oh, so we don't have to.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, we still dodge out of the way anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see like a ball, like a small ball of light in the very center of you guys that starts to amass, and the instant you get it,
No. I don't think that'll be necessary. But if you want, we can take it there, Headmaster. It's going to be so much less painful for you. You just need to give us the book. Or
Although,
would you prefer that we made you? Because that can be quite easy too.
and if you would allow me, I will bring the librarian back to death. Or back to life-ish with
Back to
animate dead.
unlife.
Undead.
Does she have any memories, or can she speak if she does any of that?
The librarian? The librarian.
She can only just scream.
So they're undead thrall, but if you have speak with dead.
Yeah, so they are an undead thrall, so they don't speak when they're animated, but I have speak with dead.
Okay. Speak with dead, how...
So if she's a thrall,
Yep.
she's under her control, and
So
she
she-
can telepathically command her to do something.
Okay.
Casting Speak with the Dead is the actual thing that allows her to communicate, but because she's a thrall, she can't lie and she has to tell her the truth.
Okay. Well...
But I start just by reanimating her corpse. And, yep.
She's basically, she stands up, but she's still missing the leg, so she's, like, leaning up against, like, her desk. And she just has, like, just the dead eyes that are, like, faintly glowing.
I turn to Jathul. You damaged this one. As I pet the
I
librarian's
damaged
cheek.
that one.
I forgive you.
Ah, the lilies. So, Headmaster, should we be getting our book now? We would like to check it out.
Oh, there's no librarian though, so maybe.
Maybe we'll just have to take it then.
Ooh, does that mean I have all the library cards?
I believe so. That's how it works.
That's right. You are the
What does
librarian
Simon
now.
say?
Simon says the book is ours.
Oh, she has to actually. Yeah, it's just how the rules
That's how
are.
the laws work.
It's just
It's the dog!
I love the idea. All of our baddies are just like,
Aren't we cheeky?
yeah, we're just cheeky villains. While our students are like,
It's not here.
Where is it?
you know where it is.
Insight.
Roll
We're
an insight.
tired of this.
out of sight.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I assume it's coming back to my turn.
I only got
Yeah, I mean, it's not just
Yep.
do as you will.
I cast Dominate Person on her.
All right.
DC 18 Wisdom.
Does anybody have silvery orbs?
14. She fails.
She is under my control for the next minute. Is there anybody else in the room of stature? Another professor or anything like that?
No. Right now, I mean, there was... I know, I'll take that back. Professor Piers was in here.
He also needs to make a save.
He
You know what kind of wizard I am now.
he succeeded.
Silvery barbs on here. I give
He
you
fails.
We have spell slots to use them,
I
bitches.
give
Let's
you,
go.
Advantage on your next attack or your next roll.
Me?
Yep.
I'm not in the room with you.
Oh,
He left.
Yeah, he left. I give Simon advantage on the next roll.
Simon likes.
It is sexist.
So they
Yeah.
Give my girlfriend advantage next time.
It's homophobic.
next time, Lilies. Next time we have to share. Besides, he has the fajitas.
Real-time feedback. He's gotta come
So
back
they're
with the fatigue.
completely and utterly dominated
Okay.
for the next minute, and I will command the other professor to tell. I'll command the headmaster to tell us where the book is. The other professor to teleport us
Okay.
to wherever it is.
Yeah. So in your head, well, she speaks out loud. She's like, to the top. That's all she says. And the one guy teleports. He draws a teleportation circle, and then he teleports you guys. You can't.
So he doesn't do teleportation circle. He does teleport if he has it. If he has. The
He's not high
seven
enough level.
Okay, then he wouldn't do teleportation circle. That takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He will dimension door us back and forth.
And he'll.
So her and the headmaster. So two of us can go up. They'll come back down, and then
Yep.
bring the other ones up.
So yeah, you guys bound down, up, down, up, down, up. You guys are.
Magic elevator.
Burning through their spell slots.
Yes. You guys are teleported to. You weren't able to get into the room. It just he was not able to get you directly in there, for he has never been in that room.
Yeah.
But you are.
Be it to your headmaster.
You do see this large door with a shimmery coat of magic covering it. And the headmaster just goes over and sets her hand on it.
Would you, over radio, give Drathul an update?
You've all been teleported using their spells.
Well,
I wasn't in the room.
Yeah, he's not in the room.
I would have told you.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay, I'll make my way up there.
I would have told
No,
you.
we're taking the credit without you. Ha! Perfect chance.
I would have told you. We've got the books. We've got the headmaster. If you want, I can have someone pick you up, or you can meet us up here.
I just met you up there. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Simon,
will
do
go.
you still have the fajitas?
Yes, I got all the fajitas.
Oh, I don't know why I'm still mind linking with you if you're here.
Whoa!
You missed me!
She missed me.
We only got an hour, so I'm trying to.
You didn't hit me. It doesn't count.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to you real quick.
Yep.
While you're gonna be playing Tim and your guy,
Well, I was going to go look for someone. Well, yeah, we can play
Yes.
this. We can play this.
and you guys are gonna be playing as your students. So you
Okay.
rush down, and right now the halls are fairly vacant because
But there's a line of kids waiting to go into this room.
exactly. There's not very many left. It looks like it's being pushed in. A lot of people are just kind of pushing and shoving, and you just hear something. It's okay. We'll get you out of here. And you enter into that room, and you see.
I'm gonna slime in between everybody's legs.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with them.
and they're like, ah! and
And then he's gonna crawl onto the ceiling and look down.
So in this moment, I want all of you to roll initiative, quote unquote, and this is going to you as well as Tim.
As Tim.
He's gone. You're not.
Oh, okay.
You got pushed. He pushed you out.
Gotcha.
9.
9?
15.
15?
I need to add something to this or subtract.
15 for Tim.
Yep.
19.
19?
Excuse me. 18.
18? Okay.
This dice is.
So in
treating
the
me
next
good
batch
tonight.
of teleportation circles, you are gone.
I wouldn't have left without Polly.
Grapple check. I know that you're willing, but just to hold on to her while she's in the circle, because otherwise she
No!
could.
Don't take me.
Could you have advantage since I'm willing?
Yes, very much so.
Nat 20.
All right, there
Yes!
you go. So you hold on to her.
This is my best friend!
You hold on to
I
her,
fall out
and
again. Oh, my other hip.
as you're looking down at her, you're like, it's gonna be okay, Pocket. It's gonna be okay. You notice at first her feet are dangling outside of the portal, where you're like, I don't know what this is going to do. Is this gonna split her? So you as best as you can, bear hug her, and then push yourself back. And right as you're able to do that, you guys are teleported.
As I grip
And
her,
that's what knocks you
I've
out.
never had a best friend! And I
so now
rip her into the
roll
portal.
an initiative as a
You're not dying at 6 years old.
Drathul.
13. If he's got a +4 to his dex, +3 to his dex. What do you
He's
think?
got his initiative is +7.
+7, 16.
16.
Nice.
Okay, and you had an 18?
18.
So you're right in line. So right now,
I've
there's...
fallen out and broken my other hip.
And then now it is Drathil's turn. If that's all, are you just falling down or
No, because I would assume that they had to push somebody out. I think was the one who got pushed out.
You were kind of waiting in line, you were trying to get
trying
pushed
to get there, but
yeah.
I'm
So,
old.
but it's your turn now.
There's just this fucking demon beast looking fucking
I reach into my pocket and I drink the invisibility potion.
warrior.
Oh, that's great. There you go.
It's actually fucking awesome.
I knew this was coming ahead.
You go invisible. Now it is Tim's turn.
Tim is going to
Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. Do you do anything else as you're
I
invisible?
hide.
Where do you hide?
In the middle of the teleportation.
You are in
Is
basically.
there a closet?
You're
Is there
basically in a classroom.
Is there a utility closet or a
There's a
closet
closet
or
that-
coat, a professor's closet?
Yeah, they have a
anything?
closet that they hold books and stuff in.
Okay.
But you will have to open said closet to then get into it.
Because I am invisible, I would get advantage on stealth
Yes,
checks.
but the door will still open and close.
yeah,
Right.
So straight roll then.
No.
Yeah, he
I'd
has
still
a possibility.
still get advantage, but I'm just saying it's
23.
wonderful. Okay.
Dead by daylight.
Tim.
Tim is going to close his
Start
eyes,
looking for a
and
flashlight.
wave his hand, and a magic missile will summon,
Make your flashbangs.
and he will magic missile at him. And
It hit.
Auto hits.
he's just gonna let it hit.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna barely just.
I think it does 1d4,
3d4.
3d4. There you go. You did
Actually, does 3d4 plus your modifier.
3 to 4 is quite a bit of damage for a massive
It's
missile.
a really great spell for your early levels.
Mm-hmm. And then it sucks after that.
Yeah.
So you do that, and he just looks down, and he's like,
For first level.
And then Tim Tim's just gonna say, "Shit."
It's great. Most first level monsters are like 10 HP.
Professor Fion is very much just like not trying to pay attention as little as possible to what's going around. He's just like, more students, get in, now. It's your turn.
I'm just hiding.
You're invisible and you're hiding?
Yeah, for the next minute, I saw a demon guy who's clearly going to kill everybody.
That's fair. I will say, you do hear Professor Fion say, the circle is open, get in now.
I'm not taking the risk. That's too scary.
What does Draftul do?
I will. I'm just going to see if I get a crit.
Okay.
To try and improve my stealth. Nope. Still the 23.
So, Tim Tim is standing like over at the entryway.
Tim Tim is the hero.
Will open up his chest. And the daggers, the cloud of daggers that come from his body, the bane of Kullervo, goes down to the teleportation circle, not to Tim Tim, and just starts. Just everybody who's in the teleportation circle and around the teleportation circle,
they're getting fucked up. The students dead,
and then he'll pull them back, close, use the rest of his movement to go grab Tim Tim by the face with his massive talon-like hand and pull him down the hallway.
Roll a grapple, and I will roll a grapple check against as Tim Tim.
Oh, 8 plus something. I don't know.
It would be strength check, yes?
Athletics,
always.
Athletics plus 7, so you're good.
Cool.
Yeah, you grab Tim Tim, and he gets dragged away.
Explosion.
Professor Fion sees all of this happen, and he is just like, there's
frozen and covered in blood.
He gets like, there's like several.
So
are you just
students
leaving?
dead.
Are you fucking off?
he's grabbed him by the face and he's just taking him.
Is the teleportation circle messed up?
Yes.
Okay,
He's working on it right now. Because if you just leave, he's just like in shell shock.
There's just dead bodies all over.
Yeah,
it's just him in here, right?
Bones and
there are still like 4 students left.
Okay,
So he's just trying to get he's like shaking, and he's just finishing the last teleportation circle, and he's just like, get in.
I will come out of the closet. I will walk over to the door and close it, and then I'll try and lock it. And then I'll walk over to the door. Come on, hurry up, Professor. There's no time to waste. He almost got us.
There's a dagger laying on the floor that starts vibrating.
That wouldn't surprise me. I'm totally down for it.
No, that's not. I don't have plot armor like that.
Or do I?
I took that.
Professor, there's no time. Hurry up.
He finishes it, and he's just like,
okay, good. Get us out of here.
You all are the future.
You hear that? I'm the future. It's up to me. I have to survive.
Will I get a refund?
I'll get it in the mail.
And you guys just teleport away.
And
the professor doesn't.
Professor does not.
How old are these students? And just like a general, I don't need a specific name, but just a general place of where we are.
So all of you guys you are on a shoreline right next to a lighthouse.
Okay. It's like 15 or 20 students?
About 20 students made it out.
Right.
We end up next to Svetlo jars, get the spawn.
Good.
Lighthouse.
Good news is...
Where's Tim Tim?
Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's saving the day. Tim Tim is fine. Don't worry. It doesn't matter. We need to get to town where I can get some money and we can get out of this island. Okay? It's very good.
Rich.
I am rich. Together we'll be rich in friendship and magic. Let's go. I start like marching off, not waiting for anybody to follow.
Okay. We'll move on from the students back to the college. So you make your way.
Would you like me to carry you?
Yeah.
Just kidding. So you make your way back to the door where they are all standing. The warden or the headmaster opens up the door, and it starts to creak open. In here you see a lot of like floating books, tomes, scrolls on pedestals that are just there's like cylinders of light that are somewhat encasing them, and you see a very, very, very old high elf sitting in a chair, just like standing over.
Grandpa.
So it's come to this.
Headmaster, Professor, why don't you two deal with them? And I will mentally command them to cast their highest level offensive spell at the elf person.
Okay. So the one guy does not have very many spells.
Die.
He's gonna try to cast.
Prestidigitation.
He only has cantrips.
If he's got Mind Sliver, I would command him to use that. If that's his most offensive spell, then yeah.
Because I mean, he's the alchemist. He typically just makes potions.
Sure, that's fine with me.
But yeah, he's gonna try to do Mind Sliver, and the wizard counter spells it.
Use a reaction.
Which is great. What does the professor get through then?
The professor is doing
Just counterspell to cantrip. I love it.
Money.
Doing a
Goat money. It's the best kind of money.
It's true. Nihilus is flush with. Well, he's about half of it.
Sorry. Having to go through like.
Does the headmaster have disintegrate?
No.
Dang.
Does she have power will kill?
Does it have time stop?
No, actually.
Fireball.
You're gonna be disappointed because the headmaster doesn't actually have very many spells.
She had a
LA
7th level
fireball.
spell, did she not?
She did.
She did.
Oh.
She will cast Tasha's...
Dancing lights.
No, she will cast.
Sick.
The school was actually a sham.
That's so
Ooh,
funny.
some sick jazz.
Lo-fi
Jazz
girl.
time.
No.
Keep it. I like the mood. The ambiance.
The alchemist plays music.
She's gonna cast. Yeah, she'll cast Fireball.
I would not
Yeah.
command her to do anything that could damage any book. It would be like a single target spell.
Okay.
So what does she have? What's her highest spell slot?
She'd be able to do Lightning Bolt.
Oh, get him.
Yeah, I'll have her do lightning bolt, but in a way that wouldn't touch any other book or any other surface.
He
Out
is
of
not
window.
able to. Wait out of the way. He gets hit. So yeah, you see the lightning shoot back out, and he honestly just kind of allows it to hit him. It just hits him in the chest, and he just, and then he just like sits there.
Who takes it?
Who sent you?
The
The
king.
headmaster.
Oh, the headmasters who brought us the High King, of course. Here doing his work.
We just need to check out some books.
Technically
We've
treason to not
asked
give us the book.
very
Yeah.
nicely.
None of you realize the powers held between those pages.
Well, I would like to.
They're not for the eyes of the mortal.
Well, that's for us to find out.
I have undead.
Why don't,
You know what the punishment for treason is?
why don't you all show him?
It's been about a minute. Headmaster,
It's been about a minute.
you guys
Yeah,
were
the-
downstairs. You
It's
teleported
been
back and
5
forth.
rounds. Dimension door, dimension door, dimension door, opening of the room, lightning bolt. I got 5 more rounds.
And then a conversation.
And then a
okay,
conversation.
got 4 more rounds.
Okay.
I let you guys do whatever you want for this first round, assuming that
Yeah.
there's initiative.
Yeah, there will be.
Everybody.
I've been keeping track. I've been keeping track of
Can
my.
we roll initiative?
Yep.
Well, that's shit.
Also, I'm going to see here how many. Baller.
My initiative's not very good, guys.
I'm about to come in the room, so I'll roll initiative too, just so I'm in the order.
Yep. I'll say
low.
you're like 90 feet away.
Yeah, it's like low.
So
If you need to, I would have one of the guys dimension door to pick you up. Yeah,
Another spell slot?
the low. Yeah, when you have
That's fine.
dominate person,
I mean,
and
you
you're
see
doing
the
it on
you see the
spellcaster.
building. How he's just climbing the outside of it, but he's just like he has just Tim in his hand, just he's slamming his head against the wall every time he climbs.
Do you want the headmaster and the other person to just go on my initiative, or do you want to roll initiative for them?
I'll roll initiative for them.
Okay.
I'll show you a headmaster.
Nat 1 for the headmaster and a 17 for Professor Priors.
That's fine. I'm just going to ask this ahead of time. Do they have spells like invisibility or greater invisibility or fly or slow?
You have to ask them.
I know. I mentally know.
Slow.
Slow. They have slow.
Yep.
Okay.
Slow, blur,
Haste.
skywrite, no haste. A lot. You have to think a lot of these are.
No, they're
more-
teachers. Yeah, they're
yeah.
not combat ready. I
Yeah.
totally get that.
All right. So what's everyone's initiative?
I got
What's my plus for initiative?
7.
11.
Okay.
25.
25.
I got a 7.
7.
8,
8.
12,
12.
Do.
8.
And then there was 17 for Professor Pierre, and then a nat 1 for the headmaster.
Okay.
So it is your turn.
Matthew.
I will cast Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver. What is it to?
It is a DC 18 Intelligence save.
That is a 11 plus 6, so that is 17. Fails.
The individual takes 10 psychic damage and must subtract a D4 from their next ability save.
Fucking ow.
Or next saving throw. Yep.
Okay. That was towards the head wizard.
Yeah, the only bad guy right now.
Okay. That would now lead to Professor Pierre.
You said that she has slow?
Yes.
She doesn't have haste or greater invisibility? No? Okay, she'll cast slow on the individual.
Okay, and what's the...
You tell me, I don't know.
I'm looking.
Slow is a great spell. Especially the new one.
Wisdom of 18. Come on. So 19. Succeeds.
The headmaster will use silvery barbs.
All right.
Assuming they have it.
Headmaster does, yes. 19 on the die, so...
The other professor will cast silvery barbs.
Okay.
Giving you advantage and you advantage.
Nice.
Ask
Nat 1, they fail.
Michael's characters has barbs, of course.
-2 to AC.
Okay.
Can only use an action, bonus action, or movement. Can't take reactions. Anytime that individual wants to take cast a spell, they have to roll a d4. If they roll anything other than a 4, it fails.
Okay.
Oh no, excuse me. If they roll a 1, it fails. The other 3 succeed.
All right, so that is now
It's not quite as good as the 2014 slow, but still great.
your turn. So unfortunately, I think your first turn will just be getting there.
Yep, he'll open up the door, and everybody will see that he has Tim Tim,
Says Tim Tim.
and he'll just be like,
Don't you mean?
"I found a sorcerer's son."
I always thought I'd be a good mother.
Do you want him?
We'll keep him.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No, that's crazy. I'm just using him to do my bidding.
Oh, we can use him, but we can keep him.
Adopted.
Keep
Lily,
him around like a puppy.
the
It's
lilies.
my property, technically. What the fuck, guys? Come on.
We're a team. Team
Focus.
property.
Team
If-
property.
Property.
Lilith wants him.
She gets some.
Lilith gets him.
That's crazy.
The lilies want him.
Yes.
Okay, so up next would be you had a 12.
Yeah.
That's you.
Okay. I'm gonna take my sickle out, and it kind of like extends out into like kind of like a scythe, and I just kind of like run my finger down the blade, and it lights on fire.
Ew.
Ew.
So hot.
All of us are like, ugh, and you're like, oh god.
I would
Oh,
I'll
man.
run up to the.
Running her hand along those curves.
I'll run up to the head wizard guy
Okay.
and make my attacks on him.
Now keep in mind the head wizard has -2 to his AC
Yep.
currently.
Forever, permanently.
Well,
Forever.
until the other wizard loses concentration.
24.
That definitely hits.
That's cocked. 8.
8 damage?
I roll a bad
No,
game.
Oh.
8 to hit.
No, that
That's
misses.
cocked.
You with advantage?
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh, that's cocked.
Come on,
actually.
lilies, I'm looking out for you.
Natural 20.
12.
That misses.
Lilies.
Hold on, I don't have this dice out. Sorry.
Use the electronic dice.
No.
Absolutely not. They don't click
I
clack.
love the electronic dice.
I need the
Turn up
magic
your
rocks.
9
I need to.
slashing damage and 3 fire damage.
Okie dokie.
Hell yeah.
9.
Up next was you, I believe.
The other Lily.
I rolled a 7.
Oh,
Sorry.
I had 8. I will
Last.
cast haste on Lilith, giving her a +2 to her AC. She has advantage on Dex saving throws and gains an additional action on each of her turns.
Go get him, babe.
You're so hot right now.
I'm not just saying that because you're a tiefling and you have a fire sword either.
And then as my bonus action, I can command my thralls to attack.
I love jewelry.
Okay.
So I started with 1,
You have 2.
Okay.
and then I animated the librarian.
Oh, so 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, that adds up. Yeah.
3, 3, 3. So we're gonna roll an attack, a bludgeoning attack. So there's the headmaster and then
Head wizard.
head wizard.
Yeah. Just
I'm absolutely going for the wizard.
there's
'cause
only
you're-
one bad guy. There's others are still under control for another 4. This is the 4th round. I'll have 3 more after this.
Absolutely. So they are going to roll to hit the head wizard. Does an 8 hit?
Nope.
Been working on my zombie sounds.
Oh, a nat 20 for 24.
That
Woo!
definitely hits.
Okay, awesome.
What was that second one that you made that face for?
It was another fucking 4 + 4.
Oh, rip.
But that's 7 piercing damage. So 2 of my thralls biff it, and then 1 hits.
You said 7?
Yes.
Okay.
Now he's got to roll for zombification.
It's true.
All right.
Did he get bit?
Is it your turn now,
I don't know, is it?
Simon?
I don't know, is it?
It is.
Simon says it's my turn.
Actually, it's kind of.
I'm gonna walk up to Mr. Wizard guy.
Liliana's like, get them, girlfriend.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Cause it's spiritual.
What's it look like?
It's a big maul.
Ooh.
Yeah, a shining maul.
A big one.
It's covered in fajita.
It's
about average.
covered in fajita.
It's
And
5
as a
inches.
bonus action, I'm gonna smack him with it.
Smack that.
Oh, it's actually pretty
That's for
Someone's
dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
That'll do 11 or I think it's force damage maybe.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then
What does Simon say it is?
and then Simon is gonna attack him with his sword.
Get him, Simon.
Yeah,
Go
his
Simon,
long
go Simon,
sword.
go. Go Simon, go Simon, go.
That's an 18 to hit,
That hits.
and then a 25 to hit.
That also hits.
Okay,
Get that wizard.
This wizard hasn't had to make. Oh wait, no.
6 damage and 5 damage. So 11 total,
All right.
and then I'm gonna stand there.
So he is going to.
Simon says, "Don't do nothing."
He's going to look at you guys and he starts to formulate. Basically, it starts as small as a little snowflake and it continues to grow and grow and grow and grow and it explodes in this ginormous ray of frost and ice. I need all of you guys to make a Constitution
Counter
18.
spell.
It's a level 9 spell, so roll high.
Okay.
You gotta roll 19 or higher.
Damn.
Remember, you have advantage.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
What am I saying?
Constitution.
I'll need to know
I'll
what
look it
plus is. Yeah. Sorry.
No,
I'd
you're
be,
good.
I'd be sick if it worked on
Ability
this.
check.
You rolled a what?
15.
Has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
So she has advantage.
Didn't she
You
use
have-
it to attack?
It says at higher levels for counter spell.
She used her advantage to attack.
No, she used her advantage to attack.
She cast haste.
She cast haste.
Also,
Her thrall's attack.
at higher levels, when you cast this spell using a 4th level or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if it's level.
It's a 9th level spell. It's higher.
So
Yeah,
you'd have to
just kidding.
cast it at 9.
And I have to roll 19 or higher.
No.
No. So what's your spellcasting modifier?
God
So
damn.
many spells. So
You have to get an 11 or higher on the dice.
Okay. 14.
You have advantage as well. Oh, well, you got 14, so you
So
doesn't.
it's
roll it again.
Michael's like,
Okay.
my reaction's done.
I'm not having fun, guys.
We did.
I will. He's gonna.
Two wizards.
He is going to cast as a reaction. He's going to counterspell your counterspell. So what did you cast your counterspell at?
5th level.
You cast it at 5th level or 3rd level?
5th.
So I need to roll 15 or higher.
It depends. If you cast it at 5th level, it cancels it.
Or
Oh yeah, then I'm just going to cast it at 5th level. So it's
You-
gonna
you a wizard or a warlock?
I'm a wizard.
it's gonna explode. Roll Constitution saving throws.
Dying.
Peas and tanks you.
Oh. Nat 20 bitches.
Hell yeah.
She's rolling nat 20s.
This dice is kind to me tonight.
I got a 23.
Oh, this is con save still?
Yep.
22.
So you
Ooh.
succeeded. You succeeded. You failed.
I believe
You got a 5?
Fail for me. I got an 11. And this
Anybody?
is a separate.
By me
I
gets
rolled
to
for
add
both of them.
5.
No, this is for damage.
Oh, you're
or
right.
something
I
else.
still got a 10.
Oh, I got plus 5?
If you're by me.
Well, I assume we're
10
all.
feet,
I ran up to attack him. I think it's 10.
It's
Yeah?
it's 10 feet right now.
So then, yes.
How
get a
much?
plus
Should I
5.
get plus 5? 8, 11, 16?
Your Constitution's +1, by the way.
Did I get. Was 16 enough to beat it?
No, it's 18.
Alright.
If you failed, you take 51 damage.
Holy shit.
Okay.
That might kill him, right? I don't see his health. But
You do go down.
You said plus 5?
Yeah.
You do realize that
I maintain concentration.
Drathul does go down.
So if you succeed,
How
do you
much
take
damage?
any damage?
Use.
You take half.
Okay.
Yeah.
25?
How much damage? 25?
You said 52?
51.
51.
So half,
Yeah,
25.
I don't have any
And then-
concentration.
Hold on. Let me.
'Cause I don't
check
think haste is
something.
concentration.
Haste is concentration.
Oh shit!
Oh, it
Tim
is.
Tim was there too.
Yeah, Tim Tim's.
Tim's fucking.
was I able to get? Well, that's why he took Tim so he wouldn't be attacked. So I would be outside of
Haste is still up.
the range.
Oh,
technically.
what? Yeah, would this.
It
Would
is-
this
Would they have
person.
targeted
It-
Tim?
would
He's
this
ranged.
person have
it's
put
a,
him in?
It's a 60-foot range.
Yeah.
But he can still put
Target
it.
it.
He could
The
put
old-
it so that
the old,
the
like-
child
if you're-
doesn't get hurt.
If you're like off, yeah, I think he would just like.
Just
I'm
move
at
it.
the doorway.
This
With
is how I
Tim Tim
imagine
away.
it. Is like he makes this thing. He explodes it, and then as he explodes it, he sees in the distance you holding Tim Tim, and at the very last second he
Moves
throws it
away.
off to the side to miss
It was
you
worth
and
it.
Tim
Yeah,
Tim.
so you take
it
no
was
damage.
Worth it. Going to get Tim was worth it. All along.
Otherwise, you would have been.
Dead.
So I'm going to give you back your health.
Dead.
But everyone else in the room does take that damage, which I will say, Professor Piers dies. They fall over dead.
Pierce is dead.
And then-
Headmaster?
What's up?
How about
Headmaster is she failed. She's looking horrible.
She needs to make
Constitution.
Another
no
wisdom.
Wisdom.
wisdom save 18 to see if she's still
18 on
under
the die.
18 on the die. I don't have. Did I use my reaction? I did.
Yeah.
Yep. So she's broken free.
When Piers drops,
Yes.
I'm going to use Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet.
Ooh.
Okay.
So so I'm using my reaction, and that creature's going to make one weapon attack
Yep.
against a target of my choice,
Yep,
which
yep.
would be the wizard guy.
Okay. Go for it.
The Grand Wizard is what his name is.
I go tie
No,
some
not
of
Got an
this.
18 on the dice.
That hits.
And I don't know what weapons he would have.
The headmaster
punch.
Is it only what they have in their hands? Can they use spells?
It says a weapon attack, so it would be like his fists.
Okay, yeah, it would just be fists. 14 minus 2. Yeah, that hits. So
What's his strength score?
0.
So that he does 0 damage.
Oh, do you not roll a d4 for
A
unarmed?
punch?
No.
Oh, then yeah, she will just
You
go.
have to-
Well, it's
Monks or
it's
barbarians
one
or
plus
fighters.
your strength score, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's a 1. Yeah, one
Yeah,
plus
so
your
1
strength
damage.
score. Oh, okay. So
Because they have
plus 0.
0.
Yeah,
So
then just 1 damage.
yeah, so she goes and punches the wizard and just drops.
That's why I can punch somebody for no damage.
Gotcha.
It's really funny.
That's why Zari can also punch them.
So who is it? Just the end of
It's-
the bad wizard?
Yep.
The others are down.
Everyone else is down besides the headmaster is still up.
Okay, that's what.
And is this the beginning of round 2 then? 'Cause
Yeah.
everyone's
Well,
gone?
she saved.
Yeah,
So
that's
she's
true.
no
And
longer dominated.
I think her like goal, like she's beaten. She's
Yeah.
like very fallen. That she's just going to like stand there like and put her hand up, and as she puts her hand up, there's like a flickering light, but she's not able to get anything off. So at the top of the round, it's your
Wait,
turn.
she already went though, because she went after me.
Battlemaster rolled a 1. That was the other wizard. That was
gotcha.
that was Professor Peer.
My mistake.
At this moment, like a bolt of lightning comes through, and Professor Fian is there holding Quilliam, and he's just like, no. You guys, I know
I want the duck.
it's fun in games. It's
We'll
fun
have-
in games, but
We'll have the duck.
we do not need to. Some doors are meant to be closed.
I grow tiresome of this.
You already see like he's like beaten and battered. It's your turn.
I am going to.
Cast a give me duck.
I'm
Gimme
gonna
duck.
cast Gimme Duck.
The
I'm gonna
lilies
cast animal friendship.
would like the child and the duck, please.
How are
Was-
they? How are these three looking?
Professor Fian, the one who just came in, he's looking fine. The head
Yeah, he
wizard is the head wizard is very
Simon
beaten
says,
up,
Get over here.
and the headmaster is like on death's door.
That's right.
Death's Door,
You can have
both
a
of
duck.
the others
Go
are beaten
him.
up.
They're doing okay.
Okay. I'm going to cast Psychic Lance on the big bad wizard and the headmaster.
the big good wizard.
Okay,
Both of them need to make 18 intelligence saves.
You're the big bad.
for the wizard, he fails. For the headmaster, she also fails.
They're both incapacitated. They both take. Oh God, that's like 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6.
The max.
Near max. They both take 40 psychic damage and are incapacitated for.
Well, the headmaster, she like I said, she's like
Counterspells.
she's standing there with her hand out, like with the light flickering. You do that, and like blood just starts to pool from her eye, and the light from her hand just completely fizzles, and she just drops. The head wizard, he is standing there, and you've kind of put him in his place. He kind of cracks and bends, and he's just sitting there.
Okay. They're incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
At this
Go on.
point, does the headmaster or the head wizard look subdued?
Yes.
He's incapacitated.
Oh, okay.
And I turn to you guys. Yeah, until me and I turn to you guys. Kill him.
Kill him.
I walk up and I kill him.
All right. Yeah, you go over to
Don't
him.
we need one alive to read?
You're the duck guy.
Ah,
That's
nice.
why I have this kid.
Can we kill Theon and the head wizard?
You want to kill the head wizard, and yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, you can definitely kill the head wizard.
You can also just reanimate them to read it. Once you reanimate them, you have all their knowledge and abilities.
I kill him.
If we're going to kill, let me kill one.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, Fion, like, seeing all of this happen, he just, like, falls to his knees.
The main boss guy lost slow because the other wizard's dead.
Yeah. So at this point, I'm gonna say we're out of initiative.
Okay.
You
I
give
walk up and I
Drathul.
smite him.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gave Drathul the okay to kill the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Simon.
he throws Tim up, dashes, cuts his throat, and then dashes back in time to catch him. And his head just.
So Tim's alive. You just killed
yeah.
the wizard. Okay.
Yeah. No, I just threw Tim up, did my business, and then caught him.
I told you could kill the other professor too.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking
Yeah,
about.
that's when he killed
Yeah,
him.
Oh.
he's got to kill one of them.
I killed the head guy.
The head wizard.
Yeah.
While they do that, I walk and I get the book.
Okay. So yeah, as you're walking through this library, it's kind of a maze. It's like I said,
The
there's all
lilies
these
accompany you.
books that are, hanging on these pedestals that are cascaded in light that are just kind of dangling there. You're not necessarily 100% sure exactly which one you're supposed to be looking for. You know, you can come to the assumption that a lot of these are supposed to be forbidden knowledge and forgotten knowledge. So once the headmaster dies, you notice that the lights kind of start to dim and the books just slowly fall onto the pedestals, and there's like that barrier is just gone.
So one thing that I would say is that I would have known exactly which book to take because I had their knowledge. When I
true.
dominated a person, I knew exactly which book and where
you
it
never
was.
dominated the head wizard though.
Oh, so the headmaster and the others didn't know?
They had no clue.
Gotcha.
He was
I
strictly
check
in
his
charge.
pockets, so
Gotcha.
Just because I'm
You
a
found
bad
the
guy.
book.
I say we take them all.
Agreed.
Yeah.
There's no point in leaving any lost knowledge. We don't burn books.
We
use
did
them.
get
Do you-
commands to get the knowledge now.
Are you reanimating any of them?
No, because we have the living child that
With
can
the
read
child.
it.
We have the child.
Or young man.
And I'm checking head wizard's pocket and then head principal's pocket.
He didn't really. The head principal
their
had
spell
a bunch of
books.
keys
I
and
was
had some
gonna say,
spell
I-
books and
I
like
take
some
their spell book.
yeah.
Trophy.
I might need to take a
Um,
look at one of those later.
Be my guest.
Thank
I
you,
take
Simon.
the documents
Simon says read.
and go over to Temtem and is it Drather?
Drathul.
Drathul.
I don't know.
Drayther was your guy last night.
I cup the side of Temtem's face. Okay, now, child, you just have to read these tomes and nothing will happen to you. It will be okay.
Betrayal.
If you don't read these tomes, we will kill you and you will read them anyway.
Betrayal. And he looks at the books and he's ready. He'll read them.
So you first
Bark in the Covenant.
go.
The idea of having to.
It's not like
I love it. I'm having fun. Damn it.
You go through and like as you're looking through all of the books and the scrolls, you know, a lot of them they're just so fragile. You know, you're making sure that when you grab some of them, you know, you're trying to avert your eyes, but you're kind of paying attention to the lettering. Some of them's dwarven. You're like, okay, that's probably not it because you can read some of it. You're like, okay, that's not what we're looking for, but I will take this. You know, you open up some, hey, this is Elven, okay. Then it's kind of explanatory. It's further in the back. The further you go, you see a book that is basic. It looks like it's shrouded in skin. And when you come closer to it, you can see from like the underbinding, you see a hand kind of press up against the cover of it, and you can see just the outline of a face come up and just kind of like move around like it's trying to look out of the book. But the closer you get, the closer or the more it kind of like nullifies, and you notice that it's like not peaking as much.
Hey.
So if you take that book, you know, you're all handing him scrolls, and he's like, okay. Like, Tim isn't really like not much is happening. He's reading it, and he's just like, okay, whatever.
He's reading it aloud, or
Is he?
instead?
Can he?
Tim.
Yeah. He plays dumb, but he's prodigal son. for
Yeah.
sure. He's the son of like two very prolific people who would have studied texts
Yeah.
such as these.
So he's
So whatever this would be written in, what would it be written in? Like abyssal?
like I
or-
said, a lot of you haven't gotten to that book yet. So
Gotcha,
like
I
at
see.
first, I'm gonna say
Just
one of you
common.
guys is probably floundering around, like looking at more books while like someone's bringing him books, and then someone's probably going and grabbing more books. I'm assuming.
I'm
I
reading
pick up the
books.
duck.
If you pick up the
I'm
duck,
sitting next to him in case like he goes to either like fight against us or run.
okay.
Any language I notice, I'm reading.
Yeah, a lot of the languages that you can read. I mean, it's definitely interesting, and you're like, oh, so this has to do with the god of smithing. Why is this so intriguing? You're just kind of getting like very brief notes, right? You're not reading fully in, but you're just like, okay, interesting. This has to do with the god of death. This is the okay. Why is this so important? You get over to the book, and you hand it to Tim, and as he grabs it, it's very much like that face kind of comes back out, and you can see it pressing. It's like you can see the outline of the face pressing up against the book, and Tim's just shaking. But the instant he gets that book in his hands, it just spouts open, and he is staring. He doesn't say a word out loud, where he was able to read in full sentences the ones before. He's not able to say anything, but he just starts shaking, and he starts shaking. And you feel this rumble underneath the floor of the college, and you feel a very, very disturbing aura in the air. A door that was not supposed to be opened just got opened. He stands there trembling as his eyes just start blinking really rapidly. And have you ever seen
No.
it doesn't matter. I can't. Jacob's Ladder. In the time where the head's shaking really, really fast,
Yeah.
he basically starts doing that. Like it's like he's comprehending knowledge that
It's
can't
unfathomable.
be comprehended. As he's continuing to just like shake and quiver, you see the bodies of the people around him start to be sucked closer and closer. I don't know if you guys are doing anything about that, but the bodies start to move towards him.
The dead bodies?
I was
Yes.
gonna say you animated
The librarian?
the librarian, didn't you?
I would
did you
tell my
animate?
thralls to get away.
Drathul would just probably be like maniacally laughing at this scene, just cracking up.
I think I'm just standing behind the book. I'm looking at the spine and the cover of the book while I'm like looking face to face at Tim.
This shit is a riot.
I also
I think
animated
I-
the head wizard to keep.
Okay.
I think I would tuck behind a bookshelf because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. They're undead though, yeah. I mean, they're just
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. So
They
they
just listen to commands.
They too start getting like sucked towards
I command
him.
them to move.
Okay. At a certain point, can I have you roll strength for those guys?
Yeah.
Also, one of them's missing a leg, so that one gets disadvantage.
That's fine. I'm not really worried about.
Dr. Librarian.
There's always more.
Yeah, there's always more bodies. I will.
Save the headmaster. Or the headmaster, head wizard, whichever one you saved.
Then I grab the head wizard.
Might need his information later.
It's knowledge.
So you're gonna grapple the head wizard to help them move? Okay.
He's gonna hold the one wizard.
I put him over my shoulder.
You need a strength from all of my thralls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is a 4 and an 11, but he's carrying the head wizard's animated corpse.
Can I have a strength check from you?
Yeah.
Because basically what's happening is there's
It's
almost
a-
like a vacuum that's
Oh,
sucking
okay.
those dead like people. You guys aren't dead, so you guys aren't feeling a damn thing.
I got
But
a 13. I'm like, no, headmaster.
that's not gonna. Unfortunately, that's not going to make it. So all of the bodies start to just kind of like compile, and they're all being dragged towards Tim, who's like just kind of shaking and raveling as this book is like kind of at this point levitating in front of him, and he's just being like engulfed in it. He's like a kid staring at a
Do we
TV at
need
the middle of the night.
headmaster?
I would like to keep them.
I will cast. I don't care about the others, but I will cast Vortex Warp on the headmaster. I'll put him 90 feet. I'll put him outside of the room.
You're trying to go outside of the room.
I'm teleporting. I can
It
teleport.
fails. Teleportation does not work in here.
Okay.
I cut off Tim's head.
You cut off his head.
Yep, the shit's getting sucked into the book. He's reading the book. I
will-
cut off
Okay.
Tim's head.
Cut off his head.
I will also slam the book shut before the headmaster gets sucked.
You're gonna have to roll me a con save, big time, buddy.
Just to close the book from behind?
Can I, as Drathul, see his malicious
Yes.
intent and try to save
Yes.
him?
That's fine. Cocked. Almost
Yeah,
not
that's
20.
correct.
You get a
You're-
plus 5 because
I was gonna
right
say
there,
you're now
yeah.
with. You said con save.
Yes.
22.
22. Okay.
Feeling that we opened something,
Yeah.
I want to try to dimension door myself out.
Teleportation.
You cannot teleport.
Teleportation doesn't. I just tried to do that.
Yeah, but did you tell everyone?
You would have understood it immediately through the telepathic bond.
Okay, so I don't try that.
So, as you tried to close it.
Yeah,
When you
22
go to
close it.
touch it, it like you feel a pressure start to push back on you. You're unable to close it, but luckily you were not thrown back. Because basically, the instant
Sure.
you want to touch it, it's like if you're trying to touch a fan that's propelling
sure.
and it would knock you back.
Good deal.
You just kind of hit it and you're stuck. As all of these bodies are starting to kind of flop around and port towards Tim, you cut his head off. His head is still.
There was no like time for
shirt you were
Dethul to intercept that, or he's standing right next to him.
To stop him from cutting his head?
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to try to stop him
Oh,
from cutting his
yeah,
head off,
for
yeah,
sure.
go for it. Roll a.
What do I roll?
Grapple.
It would be a grapple, yeah.
We try to reach.
So your strength is +1, and then
Sorry. Natural 20.
so 21.
Ooh.
And then I get acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah.
Well, I would say this is probably more athletics if you're trying to.
He's
That's
gonna
what I
he's
rolled.
gonna cartwheel.
I got a 20.
You got a 20.
Damn.
So yeah, you go for the swing. Do you just catch his blade?
No. A dagger flies out from in between my armor, stopping it in midair.
I use my second attack to cut off his head.
I guess I'll try to stop that one too.
Yeah, you could try to stop that one
Okay.
too.
Are we gonna do this all day? 19 plus 1.
So 20.
Damn. I stopped.
Second
So
dagger.
God.
second dagger. So Tim's riling.
Dethul would be like,
It's too late to stop it.
We need the headmaster for his information.
wait, why do we need the headmaster for his information?
Because he
He'd
knew
be a
about the
useful
book.
thrall. He
Oh.
knew information.
knew
We're
about
here.
the
We're
book.
here to do this with the book.
We're here to
Correct.
take the book back to the king.
You're here to take back documents.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, I thought we were here
I
to
thought
get
we
the
were
book
spi-
and
I thought
activate it.
it-
The guy literally said. The guy we talked to before this was like, if we're getting this book, we're opening this thing there.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I thought
We're-
that's why we were here.
I missed that part. I thought we were just like get the one book.
Oh,
So
oh,
yeah. But
oh.
opening, I'm like that's the thing for
I
me.
was
yeah.
under the wrong impression too. Then.
Yeah.
No, we're doing what we're supposed to.
Yeah, then I
just
I
wanted
thought y'all
the
were trying to
headmaster-
stop it. I was like, nah, we're not stopping it now.
If we-
Don't stop
You're
it.
the only one thinking.
Yeah, I'm like, come on
If
now.
we were instructed to open it, then I would just let it happen.
That is
but
what
I
the orc
would,
said.
Yeah.
but I wouldn't have tried to close the book. I would have tried to grab the headmaster then.
Okay.
I just want him as a powerful thrall.
Athletics.
I want that body.
I'm talking
it's
to the duck
not
behind
gonna
the
do well.
bookshelf.
Hi, Duck. How are
17.
you doing?
17. Okay. You are able to stop him.
The headmaster's body.
Yeah.
Nope, not yet.
So as all of these bodies are being drawn towards Tim, like he kind of just like snaps his head back agape, and like his neck kind of splits open. I know that you didn't slice his neck, but it's like the force of him riving.
I swear I didn't
head,
do it.
The force of him riving his head back so much, basically just disconnects and opens up his area right here, where the body of the two professors that were being sucked towards start to go into his neck and basically start just filling up the rest of his body. He starts to like twist and contort as his body grows.
Like this.
As his body starts to grow and kind of starts jutting out extra limbs, and like Tim doesn't look like Tim no more. He looks like an amalgamation of Tim, Professor Fion, all the other professor,
Right.
the head ward. He looks like an
the
amalgamation of
jeweler.
all of them, with a dark cascaded shadow all around him, where he has tentacles kind of growing through. And the book after this, the book closes. He collapses, and he opens his eyes, and you see like these two deep, dark pits shrouded in the shadow as he just kind of looks at you. And you kind of at this point just see blackness, but you see a smile, and you see just these white teeth from underneath the veil.
Wakey.
Son.
Disturb. Oh, wake him. A second.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad to see he still only speaks in single words.
He's gonna laugh, and he grabs the book.
No.
And he looks at the book. He looks at the head wizard. He snaps, and the head wizard kind of contorts. His body starts to twist, and he breathes to life. But you see underneath his eyes is just a dark abyss. Very much like not the eyes of this creature, but everything else about him is just this dark abyss. You see his eyes look like that. And he just goes,
I saw the sign.
Chaos will reign. And the one guy, the figure grabs the book, and he's gone. Headmaster, standing there. As you will.
Your thrall seems to have a bit of information.
Do I sense any control over him anymore?
No, but
It's not.
yes and no. So no, because of he's not dead. So you feel with him, like you're like,
kill
oh,
him again.
there's that connection is gone, but you feel like this slight telepathic link between all of you. It's like that little fuzz that your brain gets. You just feel that.
We're gonna get promoted.
I would say so.
Who are you? I asked the headmaster. Or the head wizard.
Damn, kind of getting jiggy with it.
I'm the head wizard, Polyus.
Are you willing to serve the new king?
Gladly.
Who did we just wake up with that book?
Oh, he's already been awake. Now he just has another friend.
Good.
Huzzah!
Glad we're all friends here. I'm going to pilfer this library real quick. I will be down with the general. I'll take the left side, you get the right?
Absolutely.
Splitsies?
Splitsies. I was gonna say, come on.
You've got a nice little duck.
This is my friend.
I'm sorry you lost your child.
We got another one.
Oh, we didn't lose him.
He left.
Yeah.
He's on to bigger and
He
better
flew the
things.
What is he now?
He flew the
Who?
nest. They grew up
The
so
one
fast.
who read the
So
book.
fast.
The one who read the
Poor
book?
Tim Tim's
Yes.
He
head is
became like a huge glob of parts, darkness, just shrouded.
But he disappeared?
He disappeared. He grabbed that initial book and just disappeared.
He is beautiful. I love him.
But before he left, he resurrected the head wizard, and he seems like the head wizard now seems to be chilling with you guys.
Well, I think he will think of us fondly.
Do I dap him up?
You can tap him up.
Yo,
Damn
my
it.
guy.
He is our guy now.
Now, big brain
Disadvantage.
move. Should we keep the head guy here and have him run the school
Absolutely.
like nothing happened?
Absolutely.
Do you want to do that?
Everybody's fucking dead.
We killed most of the teachers.
and
Well,
the
I mean, he
students.
can
he can
reconstitute the
rehire.
school.
I'm
And
not
teach them the
disagreeing with
ways. Teach them the ways of the black eyes.
You. What do you
He
think-
wants to.
Yeah, you're,
What
yeah,
will
man
you,
speak.
what will you do?
I think I have higher purpose.
The man has a higher purpose. Let him
well.
be.
Summer
Simon says let him
vacation.
be.
It's winter.
So
I think I'm just
Winter
like, I'm
vacation.
just going
I
through
think it's
books.
only fitting for you to take over.
I've been wanting a beach
I'm
episode.
not quite done with my military career, but maybe in retirement I'll open school.
Okay.
as you guys are walking back down the,
Simon
So many
says
jokes.
he's getting fajitas.
they're nice and they're good.
I made much more fajitas for you, sir.
As you guys are going down the halls, I mean, it's mayhem. It's all over. Like
Yeah, it's
it's kind of
Everything's settled down, I assume.
it's a depressing feel. Well, it's not depressing for you guys, but it's a very much joyous area that was once filled with, I mean, love for the craft and love for the art, left
That I knew.
in ruin. As you guys go down to the city, I mean, it's only been not that long, but the city is ruined. You hear people, you hear the fellow Horde and Ox members just cheering as
Victory.
the rest of the city is
I
just
assume you just got war drums and
laying
smoke
in-
plumes.
Yep.
And just, yeah.
as the town just lays in rubble.
Is there just like body piles that are burning and like they've
Oh,
just
yeah.
like piled people up?
Oh yeah, and the big orc guy. He's there. Yes.
I have one specific thing. When we arrive, I assume together to the big orc guy. The task is done. Drathul was quite instrumental in leading the awakening, one might say.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yes.
Well, I got a chill down my spine, but
You?
yeah. But I mean,
Didn't know you could feel fear.
if that's what he wants, then that's what he wants.
By our king's command.
Yeah.
And by our king's command, any of the spoils of the city are ours. So I'm going shopping.
Yes, I found some lovely
Good
poems.
good luck buying stuff from dead people.
I'm taking it, silly.
She reanimates a jeweler.
She goes, okay.
She actually does it just for fun. Oh, I can take it for free? Thank you.
Oh my god. Yes, you can have this for free.
I didn't know Rocky Balboa was working at the jewelry store.
Exclusively Sylvester Stallone.
You know the
My God.
Portuguese?
Yes.
Where they
they're
dress
very
them
good.
up. I go and I get outfits for Quilliam.
William, absolutely.
I love
I
that.
mean, he's our child now.
Yeah.
It's a big step for us.
So as you guys continue to plunder and
Give him a
loot,
little crown.
the rest of the town is just filled with the horde. You hear the marching of drums and the sounding of horns. I think the day was successful.
It's just this World of Warcraft, like it's the Horde.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the Horde. It's the Horde and the good guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
but
if-
he's
well.
doing different.
Hey,
different takes.
we have
The
William
oxen
still.
is what they're
That's
called.
a bonus.
But let's go over to your students, the survivors, just for the last couple minutes as we.
Yeah, I'm really curious about what my
Everybody.
fucking
Sorry, Tim.
students doing. No, I want to know. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to get a little glimpse of what Tim.
So
So Tim actually retired.
so you guys all are on the beach. Next to, and no, it's not a beautiful beach. It is a rocky,
weird, but fucking
rocky, stony beach with the lighthouse. There's a really cold, crisp air.
I had no idea.
Snow on the beach.
This is like Maine Beach. Yeah.
Good use of your vocabulary.
So you guys are sitting there, and obviously there's a huge feel of loss and confusion because it was just a normal day, and then everyone got massacred. I mean, you guys feel free to roleplay for just a little bit, but
I
yeah.
head to the
I
lighthouse.
follow. I want to be a lighthouse keeper.
I've already said my piece to the children that they should come work for me in the new town.
Okay. So you're heading off.
We will start an economy.
They
We'll have to make money and get a boat, and we can leave. As
They
I just run off with
said
whoever comes with.
How do we even know we're on an island? I'm gonna go to the lighthouse and ask where we are.
I assume we
Yeah.
I assume we have an idea of where we are.
We were just teleported randomly. I have no idea where I'm at.
Roll history.
17.
Okay, you would know. You're dead.
I'm not dead. Tim's still alive.
I know I'm
Tim's
dead,
doing-
guys.
No, you would
This
know.
is the afterlife.
You've done a decent amount of traveling.
Yes, I have.
in your long life.
Up in the you know that you're on the northern coast. You can tell by obviously it's still icy around here, but with seeing that lighthouse, you're like, this has to be Tauros. I'm likely in Tauros.
We're in Tauros, and I'm a Taurus. We'll make wonderful money in the city. It's fine. It was ordained in the stars. We can leave this place. Yes,
they said I couldn't leave the school until I had my magic under control.
you can go back. I don't care. Good luck.
We will live in a lighthouse.
Okay. Do you think there's ghosts here?
Maybe.
I'm not supposed to leave the school. We'll be friends in the lighthouse. Okay.
So you guys head towards.
I mean, my best friend said it. So.
You guys head towards the lighthouse, and a lot of the other students, they're kind of split. Some of them are like, hey, I'll go to the lighthouse, and some of them are like,
Follow me.
I'll go to you, and then some of them are just like, literally they just sit down and cry. as you guys continue towards the lighthouse, you take the spiral up. Do you go all the way up, or
I'm
you
looking
just
for people, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
in the lighthouse? There's
Carry
nobody.
pocket up.
There's nobody in this. Nobody operates this lighthouse.
Not this one, or not at the moment. There's
Then,
nobody.
yeah, then we claim it. This is our
Yeah,
lighthouse.
you can take it. You head to the top of the lighthouse and you look out
I
like
light it.
Okay, yeah. So it's not like a modern day lighthouse. It's
That's a
it's
candle with a mirror.
yeah.
There's
Like
there's a ship that goes, oh shit!
I see the
So-
candle. I wonder what Temtem's doing. He was so good at piss candle.
so you light the house, and it shows the beacon of light off into the ocean. At that point, I mean, time has passed, and you start to feel this weird sensation, like
A
really
tingle?
like a tingle, like you feel the shiver down your spine. It's like a wind came out of nowhere. You look up into the air, especially across the ocean, and when that lighthouse beacon starts to flash over, you see this slight shimmer off in the distance. Every time that light passes across it, you just see this nice golden glow far off into the distance. And the more you notice, you look up and you're like, oh, every beam of light that you see that light shoots off, you see glimmer, glimmer, glimmer. No idea what that means, but that definitely, you haven't seen that before.
I assume it's a religious sign, and we are meant to be here.
Yeah.
This is our lighthouse now.
Supposed to start worshiping a fire god.
Are you
Uh-huh.
religious? Do you know how to grow turnips?
Do we
Oh,
have
good
turnip
question.
seeds?
You might be able to find some.
I pull out a bag full of turnips.
And as
I can plant them from that.
the day
We live off turnips.
turns to night, you look up into the sky where the sun was, and you see the moon coming up on the light. And you see it's twin moons, so I guess a little bit of astrology here. The main moon of Vale is named Eritone, and it is a large. It's about the size of our moon on Earth, but it has a ginormous hole in the middle, where it's almost like a donut.
So
Yeah.
you're saying it's a whole
Where-
moon?
Yeah, but
Full moon?
but it's still as like thick as the normal moon. It's not like a tiny little circle.
It's not a
So it and it has two mirroring sister moons, June and
July.
Reef, that
they do,
rotate
like, the
the other
inside?
way. Yes, but when the eclipse happens, they go right into the middle of it.
They filled the donut hole.
Which you look up at the moon and you're like, well, we just had an eclipse last week, so that means we're good for a year. And you think that, and then you see the moons start to align, and it
they run it
crosses.
back.
It crosses up.
Donuts.
I try to do magic.
Nothing.
We're turnip farmers.
So
You don't need magic to be turnip farmers.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Some other kid.
You can't burn down your family if you can't do magic.
which that leads to the
Get off
beginning.
Off the lighthouse.
Wait.
You're not a part of our group.
Before you say that leads to the beginning of your
Only
campaign,
she
No,
can talk
I wasn't
about
gonna
it.
say that,
Go
but
ahead.
you can go.
I want to know what.
Where's Tim
I
Tim?
know Tim Tim's done, but Tim Tim's vessel is still around. So give me a little like
A little snack.
Okay.
sneak
Tidbit.
peek about like
Little
where is
appetizer.
where
Give me a
is
little
what
Tim
was
Tim.
Tim Tim.
Tim Tim,
Horse
this is
divorce.
all I will tell you.
Horse divorce.
You see darkness.
My old friend.
You hear scuttling. That's all I'm going to give you.
Tim Tim's a crab.
He has crabs.
Tim
I know that's
Tim.
not much,
Christ.
but it's a
Pet
peak.
crabs.
I'm excited that Tim Tim is going to be a recurring character in the story.
Yeah, he's still in it.
What do we hear?
now.
He's a bikini bottom.
With that is the beginning of the week-long eclipse, which has led to the beginning of the era of Lost Hope.
The Thera.
And then the title screen comes up. The era of Lost Hope.
We'll continue.
He made us
Some
help
point.
with that shit.
Yeah.
And then in the
I had
post-credit scenes, we see our characters.
Turnip farmers.
At a lighthouse.
No, not these characters.
Oh.
Our
Oh, the baddies.
Oh.
No, not the
No,
baddies.
our campaign
good
characters.
Oh,
Our
lots
characters.
of characters. Lots of
Good
characters.
as
Just
the
whatever they're doing.
I had something baked into Tim that never came to fruition that we should make happen, Michael.
Okay.
His
But
mom?
it's going to be between you and I because he's got to be a character now.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. He is a
That's-
character.
They're all
That's my
characters.
Everybody's a character.
Everyone's a character.
No, all our characters.
Tim
are
Tim.
characters.
I think we could do without the turnip farmers, but
What?
Whack!
You're right.
In the
You're
main
right.
campaign,
Lord,
we're heading to a beach with a lighthouse.
surrounded by turtles.
Yeah.
that is a very like
It's
spawn.
gonna be
That is
years-
very like
it's-
spawn area.
it's
like
gonna
you
be
spawn
years
next to the
later.
lighthouse.
It's gonna be years
Successful
later.
farm.
Yeah.
I heard that there's a lack of turnip farms after one mysteriously burnt down.
Yep.
So,
True.
gotta fill that void.
Happened recently, too.
GG's all very cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does anyone have announcements to make?
Yeah. Anyone?
I'm making a Discord.
We
Hey-o! We made it to 75 motherfuckers!
And I'm gonna be on that Discord.
Yeah, we're all gonna be on the Discord. Come talk to us all the
Discord?
time. I have so
Discord?
many motivational posters to share with you guys.
Also,
They're so good.
thank you to White Toe Trading Co. for
Thank you,
making
White
this
Toe
stream
Trading Co.
possible. Not really,
I
but
kinda like tonight.
they have really cool stuff. So go there
Keeping
and
us
get a
hydrated.
10% discount, assholes.
Not to be mistaken with
use
White Bro
code
Treats
Gelatinous
Homes.
Noobs
Yeah, don't click
for
on
10%
that.
off.
You can also check it out on our VODs. The link will be present.
Yeah, I put stuff in the
And we won't see you next
For
week.
2 weeks?
No, we will see you.
No.
It'll be Saturday. It'll be
Sunday.
Sunday the 22nd.
Some of us.
Some of us,
Some of
not
us.
everyone.
Not all.
But Merry Christmas from some of us.
Yeah.
And then after that, we won't be back until the 7th.
Yeah,
Of
first
January?
week. First week of January, correct?
First full week of January.
Where are we starting? 0.5s on that or no?
We'll have to start in between.
Do you want to do like a Saturday so we can do like a
Yeah.
almost an all day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't be an actual
Because
all day,
if
but-
I have to go another week without Zari, I'm gonna get a little like twitchy.
So
That's fair.
next week we're gone, but the 31st and the 1st gone.
yeah.
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 Okay.
Because
So 2 weeks off.
yeah.
And then we can do Tuesday your campaign, Wednesday Matt's campaign, and then the 0.5s can all be on a Saturday or Sunday.
Yep.
Between them. Anyway.
Yeah.
We have stuff brewing.
Hey,
Check it out.
Big things.
2025 going to be a big year. And thank you.
one
for,
more year, one more campaign.
Thank you for genuinely. Thank you to all of our subscribers, all of our followers, all of our Twitch chatters, all of our YouTube commenters. Thank you for liking, subscribing, ringing the bell, all of those things. We genuinely appreciate it. We really want to make something of this because we all love D&D, and if we could get paid to do it, we'd do it more.
Legend.
Great.
Legendary.
Anyway.
Well, with that, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.